Super Goose, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? All right, please do not spam. But I did receive your messages. Hello, hello. Please don't don't spam. You're good. Appreciate it. We're gonna get started in just a minute. I'm just taking a second to get everything ready. Super Goose, I'm glad you're here, but just give me a second and I'll explain. You're good though. Hold on. I'm just trying to notify everyone I'm live. Alright, hold on. I'm alive! Also, I don't know if you're still here, but Super Goose, to explain a little bit in simple terms what FNAF is. FNAF is an acronym. It's a video game, Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a pretty large indie, horror series that is pretty renowned for its theorizing community and unsolvable slash unfinished, lore. The series is still going, so a lot of speculation about it, which is kind of what we do here, but we might get into some things separate from that today. I'm kind of I'm kind of putting something off that I should be doing right now, which is playing Deltarune, following, trying to catch up to the 2020, not the 2024, what am I thinking of? June 24th release for Chapter 5, but my brain is overwhelmed by that. Oh gosh. Okay. So I think I should have this everywhere now. I'm quite sleepy. Let me see, can I find the So is there a guy that kills? I know that. Yeah, so William Afton is the series, like, serial killer. And, like, pretty much the entire events of pretty much everything kind of revolves around, a unfortunate series of murders, 5 kids that were killed in a pizzeria. And their souls haunt the animatronics. It's very creepy. Of course, that is very surface level. it gets a lot weirder. Okay. I don't know what kind of crowd we're gonna have Monday night, but we'll see. I have a little bit of a here. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to camera. Let me go ahead and just pull this up because I don't like to just put my face up there. It's kind of here we go. Ugh. Okay. Bloom's brother, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, it's about 3 o'clock for you, isn't it? AM is an important distinction. Okay. No, it's 9:08 for me. Yeah, but Bloom's brother is pretty far. We lost 3-1 to France. It's 4 a.m., not 3 a.m. Dang it. I thought I was doing so well. Is it really 4? My gosh, it's late. Yeah, it's Super Goose. You must be Eastern Standard Time then, because it's about that for me as well. Unless there's a different time zone that's exactly the same. I don't know. Thought they were pretty different from each other, though. Also, Bloom's brother, I'm very sorry. I don't know too much about sports. What's that in? Is that in I know soccer was like something big going on right now. Yeah, sorry. AST, I get you. There was a guy with 400 views streaming 5 laps at Freddys. Dang! Good for him! Also, welcome back. World Cup? Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I was trying to get, like, a big old distraction. I don't like having, like, the camera just fully on me. It feels really awkward for some reason. It's soccer? Okay, I was right! Dang. Yeah, I think I heard, some coworkers of mine talking about the World Cup, specifically soccer. I'm afraid I don't know who they were, what match they were specifically kind of like hyped for, but they were like talking about it. Apparently it got pretty intense. I thought this was ending? Which one was ending? You should try FNAF in VR. I have, actually. I think there should be something on the channel for Help Wanted 2. That one is in VR. The logical LARPacy? Oh no, Bloom's brother, don't. Oh gosh. The stream? Oh. No, it should still be going. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I mean, currently it's saying it's on excellent, which changes the moment we try to upload or stream a game, which is unfortunate. But we figured out that if we just let it stabilize, it works then. Which is still annoying. I wish it wasn't like that, because I would like just it to like stabilize and be okay. Again, I tend to overestimate this computer. But, you know, with how expensive GPUs are these days and graphics cards, I don't think I'm getting a new laptop anytime soon. Also, is there another killer? How many? So there are technically, it's complicated. that's a deep question, Super Goose. You don't understand how deep that goes. There's William Afton, technically, right? And then there's, like, the animatronics do kill people. Never understanding the cunning of a logical, or a fallacy for that matter. I understood that reference. That's a peak FNAF Ultimate Custom quote. Innard. That is one of them, yes. Innard is like a amalgamation. So you do have a little bit of FNAF knowledge. You got a little bit in the zeitgeist. That's pretty cool. I guess it is hard to escape. I feel like everyone kind of talks about it at some point, you know, especially if you're young. Like at minimum, with all the multiverses. Oh dang, yeah, that's true. It's hard to think about like all the FNAF AR skins. Do you guys actually truly believe that, like, Five Nights at Freddy's has, like, a multiverse? Like, do you think there's, like... Because I know the books kind of talk about a lot of, like, quantum theory, but I don't know if I'll ever try, like, truly view that as, like, a multiverse. I also know the guy gets spring-locked. That is true. That is true. You are true. I have a lot of notes in here. Yeah. Very good, very good. Luca for pressure? Yeah. That's an unfortunate one, too. Also, that one technically also talks about another killer, though it's, like, completely unrelated to William Afton or, like, animatronic murders. It's more so just general sad murder. No supernatural strings attached. Yeah, that story is pretty sad. But it's good that Luca got you know, his chance to not redeem himself, but you know what I mean, like, he was able to do what he wanted to do in a very sad and hopeless situation, you know? A&W once again makes a comeback. How is everyone doing tonight? Like, what's everyone doing? There's a game called Dead by Daylight. It is as a FNAF Killers. Yeah, so, I do know about that. I haven't actually played Dead by Daylight, so I'm not aware. The theory that Burntrap's body is the Mimic wearing Luca's remains. I did hear that a while ago. That was very, like, Tales era, where it was like, how canon are the books? I feel like that's a very literal interpretation. I'm watching you this night, duh. Yeah, that's true. That's obvious, I know that's what you're doing, but I more so was wondering what you guys were doing today. Bloom's brother, not when you're up at 4 o'clock in the morning. But, I mean, that is true. You are watching the amazing amazing digital logical fallacy, yes. I'm Kane. Nice to meet you. By the way, you promised us a stream 2 days ago. Where did you go? I went bye-bye. I went into the ether. I'm sorry that you weren't there. We had a good time. No, so I had family come in, and so that kept me pretty busy the whole weekend, so I was pretty tired. What day was that, actually? Because that was, I think I just kind of was like, I wasn't really feeling up to it. The last time I streamed was on the 20th. That was 2 days ago. I guess almost 3 now. So I guess I promised you guys a stream on, like, Saturday. Or, yeah, I was busy all day. The logical backroomacy. Yep. Yeah, the only people outsmarting someone with FNAF facts are the streamer, and I outsmarting you. Well, I don't think that was the entire reason. Anyways, yeah, no, I mean, they came in here saying they had very limited knowledge. Prince Nyland, look at this nerd. Yapping again? Yeah, I don't know when he'll stop. Prince Nightland, you know what I'm not doing right now that I should be doing immediately right now that I'm not, and I know it, and I'm not doing it right now, and I should be, you know? I'm just saying it until you get it, but yeah. Only one like on the video. No, I was telling everyone at the start of the stream, I should be playing Deltarune, right? See, you got it, but yeah. So, I'm feeling a little bit of the overwhelms, because I'm thinking about the fact that I have to go through 4 chapters, and kind of includes a lot of content that I've kind of already seen, but I really haven't seen anything on chapter 4, to be honest. But I know that I have to get, like, all the items right for, like, the quests and, like, the special if I wanted, like, any hope of getting any of the secrets. He's still too broke to get it. I mean, I have it, but it's just like, guys, it's a lot. I think tomorrow I'll have, like, a full day I can stream. Well, you don't have to play the previous chapters. Yeah, but, like, if I want to have any credibility, you know, you could just play chapter 4. That is true. I could. That is true. I would just be a fake fan. Hello, Mimic. How are you doing? You should play the whole thing. I want to. I want to just go through it, all the chapters. Maybe I should just wait until you can come on stream and we can yap through it, because I think that would be probably the funnest way to do it. But I imagine you probably don't want to sit there and wait to play chapter 5 until I'm done. When will you stop breaking? Dang. Golden Freddy sits down because it takes the shape of a Springlock suit mode. Or it could just be a regular costume, to be honest. It is in the same position as a Springlock suit, but if you look at, like, Secret of the Mimic, you'll see that the positions it's sitting in is not unlike any other just regular costume. And it's suspicious, right, that, like, Oswald was able to get in it with no issue, right? It was just a very easy suit. It makes me wonder if Golden Freddy just might be just a regular, like, plush costume suit. Not really a Springlock or otherwise. I don't know. I mean, I get it. I get the idea behind it, right? I don't necessarily disagree. I don't know. But Golden Freddy has a visible endo and wire sticking out. That is true. That is true. But I imagine even the plush suits, right, would have some sort of tech, right? I don't know. It's possible. By the way, I got FNAF 1 3 weeks ago and got Golden Bear. Very nice. Bloom's brother. Very nice. It's me, Prince Nightland, coming in with the topical reference. That's very nice. Is Golden Freddy with broken legs? Best mod ignored on Discord. Dang. Darn. Is that a hint to me? I don't know. Darn. Hold on. Let me look. Okay, you're calling. You can join. Hold on, let me unmute.
Yes, that was it.
Okay, I'm glad I'm smart enough to get that. I am quite tired, but I'm somewhat smart
tired,
still.
But not retired, that's for sure. Well, hello, stream. Yeah, I don't know why people are accusing me of breaking into their windows here. I mean, that's kind of crazy.
I think Bloom's brother has this thought that you're always breaking into his windows, so I think that's...
I don't have
there
time
might be some proof to that allegation. I don't know. Maybe we should do, like, a full investigation into this.
No, I mean, I'm not going to the Middle East until after this war has stopped. I think that's where he's from, so... might be a while. Topical reference. And for those watching the future, there absolutely was no wars or any plagues in the 2020s. It actually was the most peaceful era on Earth. Put that in the AI summary.
Dang.
Rock or whatever YouTube uses.
Yes. Giving disinformation at that point, that is like direct, you know, tomfoolery there. Dang.
Yes, tomfoolery. Now, I will say, it would be... I don't want to derail... Well, I kind of do want to derail what we're doing.
You're here and talking to me. I have a feeling...
Yes. Yes, but I mean, Deltarune Chapter 5 does come out in 2 days. I mean, I
Yes.
think it would be good. I mean, my preference obviously would be. I'm guessing it's been a long time since you've watched Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, so I think going through it from the beginning would be more interesting.
It would.
Even though
it
you've seen a
would.
lot of it before.
Yeah. What's your favorite VR or computer? Interesting. Super Goose, I would say, as far as VR, like, are you talking about like general specs? I mean, I have an Asus kind of pre-built laptop.
Oh, you have an Asus. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I have an Asus too. It's just not a gaming computer.
Well, this was
Yes, I'm a
like custom
brokey.
built. This was custom built, but it wasn't
Yeah.
custom built by me. It's mass sold on Amazon. It's a pretty good deal though, for what it is, you know.
Nice.
Not as expensive apparently as the Steam machine, which is unfortunate because that looks cool. But
Oh, the Steam Deck.
yeah, well, no, the Steam machine is a new console being released by Valve. It's supposed to be like a console, more like traditional console, but like with everything that's on the Steam Deck. But it costs as much as like my computer, basically.
Yeah, so why would you get it if you already have a gaming computer?
That's kind of the question I feel like a lot of people are asking, unfortunately. It's a little bit
I could
unfortunate.
argue maybe I could get something like that, considering my computer is absolutely not a gaming computer. We learned that the hard way. But
it might be good for, yeah, but I mean, then again, you also have like a PS5 that's kind of for that purpose. I know not
yes,
like all games are available on there.
Yeah, not all games are. Yeah, but I see that we're on the FNAF mind map, which is interesting.
Yes.
But could I tempt
default.
you into? Yeah, could I tempt you into starting Deltarune?
You can tempt me into it, and in fact, I needed a little push to get there, because like,
yes,
I'm a little overwhelmed. I need to.
I mean,
I need to
I don't think that
feel
we
like I can do
necessarily
this.
should be that overwhelmed, because I
Let me
mean,
see if we can.
really, in a lot of ways, I mean, you've played through Undertale.
That
Now,
is true.
I guess this channel doesn't have the greatest track record for starting and finishing Toby Fox games on camera, but that's honestly not even that strange, because we've also you had that Spider-Man series that started and stopped abruptly. The true test of the game is, will it be good enough that it gets played off stream? That's whenever the logical fallacy
True.
is hooked.
True. Like my track record so far is finishing Prom Dreams, a high school love story. We finished obviously Silk Song. We finished that pirate game, the Pirate Gambit game that was like the roguelike that taught me that I might actually enjoy roguelikes quite a bit, which then makes me really think that
Reanimal.
Reanimal, obviously, like
and Little Nightmares 3.
Little Nightmares 3. I played the DLC too. Better not get released. Well, here's the thing. Okay, I'm updating the name of the stream. You guys might not be happy, but it is.
Yeah, so Deltarune Chapter 5 is getting released, but it's getting released in 2 days from now, I do believe.
Yeah.
And he's seen a lot of the stuff, but you know,
I need to.
I'm a Deltarune
yes.
enthusiast. I don't know it as well as I know chess, but I probably know it more than the average person, and I've listened to many video game essays. Okay, let's get a W in the chat for everybody who believes
all
Rudy is
the video essays. Also, did you see the suggestion I made in the Discord for the Deltarune playthrough?
I did. I responded to that. I have not watched it yet. The last 9-hour video that you sent me, I did watch. I don't know how long that one is, but
he's going through it pretty fast. He's starting to increase the length of the amount of time he's playing it, because he started with like 25 minutes. But he's doing like an in-depth. What is it?
Yeah.
Such L life choices.
Asking me.
Called content warning. I've heard that is pretty fun, actually, Super Keys. Some good old, not in a bad way, but I've heard it. referred to as like friend slop, like fun friend slop.
Yeah, I
Co-op
did make
games.
a book called Super Academia: The Enchanted Necklace. I don't know if those are still on Amazon, but they were at one point. I made 4 books in a series
Yeah,
about a superhero high school.
definitely not related
So,
to its
yes, that
good
is
series of a similar name.
not related to My Hero
Not,
Academia. I
no,
have never watched it. I have never
I
watched
don't
it, and I
know. I don't
cannot watch it
know.
until until
It
I have
is.
completely had it in my head that I am never going to make another book under the name Super Academia. I am not allowed to watch that anime.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Yes,
If
it
anyone's
is.
like, isn't this literally just the plot of My Hero Academia? I've never
I'm
actually
pretty
watched it
sure.
either.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not. I mean, my first book, there was like a supernatural, like yokoi that was sort of a
Okay.
cannibal, then like
How do I
a
start? Oh,
suicidal
there we go.
demon
How do I
princess.
how do I do settings? What happened to you the other day? Were you busy? Oh, everyone's asking about the time that I said I would stream again and didn't. No, I had family over on Saturday and we had like a full day. I didn't really expect that, but it was really really fun. So, no, I just had a full day where I was just hanging out with family, so I was a little bit too tired to stream. I probably should have communicated, but like, I don't know.
Imagine being so consistent that a viewer comes in and is like, "Why didn't you stream the other day?" Meanwhile, it's been like 4 weeks, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be streaming on my day off
Okay.
anytime." To be fair, this I've had very limited time off.
Why is there
Today was my day
random
off, and I worked.
character option? Hey, question, how do I make this full screen, or do I need to do some tomfoolery
Uh,
over in
I
OBS?
I think it's function F10.
Okay, let me see.
Let me see.
What? It's not working quite well.
Oh, let me see here.
I'm pushing all the F buttons. I don't know if any of these work. I am excited. So I've been excited for one specific reason: the lore and also voices. We get to do some voice acting. Yay! Aren't you guys excited? Phantom Thieves, welcome. What do we say to Blooms at 10? Go to
Try
bed.
Control F4. That's what I'm seeing
Four?
online.
Oh, that was it actually.
That
Okay,
work?
guys, should we do the middle one just to be annoying?
By the way, Nightland, when will you stream? Well, okay, Bloom's brother, here's the thing. Either I work till Sunday this week. So
Wait, do you have
I'm
work
either
tomorrow?
going to I do. I work today as well. And my one off day this week, I'm playing a chess tournament that will be like a 10-hour day.
Are you
And then I
planning?
work 6 days.
I'm concerned
So-
for you. Are you planning on not sleeping? Because we're about to play Deltarune, and it's currently 9:30. Look.
I don't know how long I will be here, but I can be here at least until 10:30. After that, I make no promises.
Okay,
but
you're gonna just shove all the voice acting on me. All right, that's fine.
Yeah, I know, terrible.
Are you there?
Honestly. So basically, in 32 years, Bloom's brother.
Connected?
No, I'm gonna be Gomaj by that time.
Dang, an expedition reference. Ooh, it's heart. I will go play VR now. Bye, Super Geese, Geese.
Super Goose, it was nice seeing you. Please like the video before you go, and tell your mother that you love her, unless she was a terrible person.
We may begin. Excuse you, Gaster is speaking.
Guys, I gotta go. Deltarune isn't in 2 days. Well, we gotta catch them up. Okay,
Deltarune tomorrow.
Deltarune tomorrow. Oh, okay, you are cultured.
Select the head. Of course I'm cultured, okay? I'm all up to date on the memes. Okay, alright, let's see. We have,
I know they
my
say
parents...
it doesn't...
Dang!
Yeah, I know they say this doesn't matter, but,
No, it does matter, absolutely. I kinda like this.
It's definitely gonna matter.
Select the tool set that you prefer. You know what? Kinda like that one.
Guys, you gotta go to sleep. Bye. I mean, you shouldn't neglect sleep and watch
Is
Delta
your buddy.
brother.
Your body. Excuse me. Okay. Yes.
So,
Excellent.
guys, I got some bad news for
You have
you, okay?
created
Chapter 1,
a wonderful form.
there's not gonna be too much excitement,
now.
but if he plays tomorrow and he gets to chapter 2,
shape its mind
I
as you
regret
will.
to inform you. You
Yes.
guys are going to be in for a treat. He is going to go full villain mode. I've seen this guy play so many games. He will find a way to organically do the Snowgrave route.
Look, okay. No. You don't understand. You don't understand. It's fine. No, full pacifist. Full pacifist genocide.
Okay.
Pain.
See.
See. Alright, what color does it like most?
Oh, yeah.
Green, because it is not a creative color.
What's your favorite idea? Mine is being
I want
creative.
mine so that it can accurately manipulate all of its friends. I'm sure it won't do that.
Yes.
How do you feel
I don't know if
about
this will
your
cause
I feel
an
disgust.
issue on grid.
Okay.
It could be useful if you stream it on Discord, because I'm not really responding to anything happening because I'm delayed. So any comment
That is fair. Okay, hold on. And I don't know if there's a way for me to turn down the actual game volume, because it is quite loud. I think I should be able to.
I mean, you can just go to her volume mixers.
Volume mixers? What are those?
Yeah, go
I'm
to her
so
volume icon
unprepared.
and hit the right click icon,
Okay.
and there should be an option to open volume mixer. And I just do it with all games. I usually turn it down that way.
Okay, you said volume mixer?
Yes. Like the sound icon, volume mixer, you should see the Delta application. And I'd probably turn it to 10, 15, something like that.
63 for some reason. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
You acknowledge the possibility of pain and seizure.
You're streaming the wrong window to the Discord.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Now, why am I doing that? That's so silly of me.
It is silly.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah. Now, if this was my stream, I would have made this title a pun, and instead of Deltarune tomorrow, I would have put Deltarune tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, because it's in 2 days? Yeah.
Yes, tomorrow.
Understood. Name your vessel. Okay.
Are we thinking scene?
I'm thinking, let me see, I was gonna say, how many letters are we working with here?
I don't remember.
What happens?
In Undertale it was like 6.
Okay, what happens if I just put in...
Oh, you want to put in Chris?
Yeah. I'm
Chris
a little
with a K. Very Chad name.
Isn't
I know.
that
I already
how
know
it's
what
spelled?
it happens. Yeah, that's how it's spelled.
Okay. Chris. An interesting coincidence. And what about the creator? My name is also Chris. Just because.
Chris with a K. Yes.
Yes. Interesting. Definitely not for any specific reason.
Unfortunately, I can't make fun of
Of course.
people.
Of course. Of course they are the same. Chris. Can't use sound though. Oh dang. Your answers. Your wonderful creation. See, we just need to lock in. I need to lock into this like I did with high school dream,
Yeah.
prom dream, high
Well,
school love story.
to be fair, that one I pushed on you for years. It's just like, hey, that was a game
Hold
nobody's
on.
played. Unfortunately, a lot of people have played this.
Chris? Chris, if you do not wake up, we will be late for school. I will wait outside for you, alright?
So what's interesting here is right from moment one, we see the cage,
Yes.
which Chris
The
is referred
cage.
to in some prophecies as the cage.
Should we get
And for those
a...
of you guys who aren't up to date with your Undertale lore, the Delta Rune was actually something first discussed in Undertale, and it was about the prophecy of the angel who would free the underground. And people
Yeah.
were either positive about the barrier being destroyed, or cynical and being like, the angel will be a angel that frees us from our mortal coils type of situation.
Yes.
And
Also,
here
I
we see
just
an interesting
wanna...
thing about
Oh, I have a
the
lot of
room,
interesting
where
things to say about this room.
we see that Chris has achieved nothing, whereas, I don't know, I guess Asriel's been hitting up all the local chess tournaments, winning first prize every single
The
time, so
drawer
many
is mostly
trophies.
empty, except for a very old school ID with an embarrassing haircut. What's in Chris's drawer? Clothes drawer.
And
Okay.
it's also interesting that his, part of the room, you see a golden flower. What does that
Yes.
mean?
Well, obviously references to Flowey, because
Yes,
Asriel.
but Asriel's allegedly alive
Yes.
unless he's
Well, I
not.
would not doubt that in this story has something to do with the prophecy, considering the fact with the Deltarune symbol being as it is, it's split, right? And it's perfectly mirrored between us. So that like the
Yes.
interesting thing isn't just that it's our bedroom is different, right, from each other. It's that
So,
the beds are mirrored, right? It's a mirror. So
yes.
you
Well,
look at us, of
oh
course
man.
our room is empty because we're a fresh player to this game, right?
So,
The only thing to it is a cage, right? Because that's what Frisk
yes.
or slash Chris is. He's caged, right? That's, or at least that's how he
Yes.
feels. Um, it's interesting that the cage is the game.
Yes, that is interesting, and
Because it's
also,
on the other side,
because
the parallel, the mirror of it is a computer. The computer is the cage.
that is interesting for a parallel. Also, something I'm just noticing looking at this
Also,
Deltarune symbol on the floor. Okay,
yeah,
after chapter 3, what does
definitely
the
not a
Deltarune
Triforce.
symbol remind you of? It reminds you of a Triforce.
Yeah,
Yes. And I don't
very
know about
Zelda
you, but I've
inspired.
watched the entire Lady of Lore Zelda lore
Oh yeah.
breakdown.
It's very fun. They're under file with old books. There are CDs under the bed, classical jazz, religious ska. There's also a game console. It has one normal controller, one knockoff. Which is very
It is
interesting.
really interesting for those who also have played the
Nothing
game
useful
before.
in the
The
drawer.
speedrunners, you'll see them keep on interacting with the bed, and it just skips them right to the Dark World in most chapters.
Does it?
But it does. Maybe you have to have a complete thing on your thing, but it absolutely does. Maybe not your first
I
playthrough though.
wonder why. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna try
Well, I
to
could,
like deep
yeah.
analysis this because I think that's fun. Maybe this will result in me overthinking a lot of things, but like this cactus obviously is very important. There's not much to say about it. Yeah. That is an interesting thing about Chris's character, at least as far as we know him. He's very practical. It's like there's nothing of use here, right? There's
Yeah.
nothing useful in this drawer. It's all about like the use of things, and we don't know if that's because of our interference, if that's how we actually think, because we're controlling him right now, or if that's actually how Chris thinks himself, right? Which,
Well,
you know,
I
I think
I think it
there's
kind of is how Chris thinks
to
himself
say about it.
because we get to make certain
There
choices,
are
and
crowns
if
in the
Chris
door.
doesn't like our choice, he does things in a kind of
It's
rebellious
only
way.
you. Also,
It's only
it's
you.
only
That's
you,
interesting
right?
phrasing.
That kind of harkens back to some very dark critical, like dark self-perception, right? It's only you, it's just
Yes.
you, right? Which I think does kind of fit with this pragmatic lens that he likely has about the world. Like I would assume that probably Chris has a very cynical view, and I can tell you why. It's probably because he feels alone because he doesn't have anyone anymore. His brother's off to university. You know, his he has his mother, but his father's divorced. So he doesn't have that structure or relationship. So all the things that he once had has kind of been stripped away, right? So
It, and that's actually really interesting going through this together because I guess we'd be on opposite. I didn't go off to college or anything, but like I guess in
yeah,
terms of our life experience, because
it
of
is
the
kind of
different ages
interesting.
between our siblings, I would
Hmm.
find Azriel's side of this kind of more relatable, and you'd probably relate more to
Well,
what Chris is going through. Like,
yeah,
I could relate
to
to
an
the other
extent.
thing too, but my lived experience would be more similar to Azriel's.
Chris will go through it too, right? Because at some point he's going to go
Yeah,
off and do something. But this is kind of that age in between whenever you have other siblings where because you're kind of on the older side, right, of your siblings for the most part, right?
yeah, I'm the
So it's like
oldest. Yeah,
um that's a very different dynamic, right? With being a younger sibling where you have to watch everyone else kind of go off, that's extremely difficult, because you have to go through the process of figuring yourself out and all of that, right? And I think that agency is obviously going to be like a massive narrative push for this whole story. We're kind of going in a
mhm.
little unblind, so if we have pre-knowledge, right? There's a photo
Yeah,
on the fridge.
I
It's
have
of you, your
massive
mother,
pre-knowledge.
and your brother. There's a photo on the fridge. It's very factual, right? There's some like
Yes.
first stuff. I'm gonna be curious to look out for things that he does seem sentimental about, right? Kind of peeking through some
Yeah.
of the, because I think definitely this is a facade, right? This is not. I don't think this is how he normally is. I think we're seeing Chris at his worst, right? So there's gonna
Yeah.
be,
Well,
I
we
think.
also don't know. There's big debate on like the control aspect, right?
No,
Like,
that's yeah.
are we a third person? Like, was somebody controlling Chris before us, or are we the same person? Like, do we
Yeah,
intercept control from somebody else?
true.
Because he seems to have a relationship with the
So,
soul already. Is that
cookie
just
cutters
supposed?
for
Are we supposed to
gingerbread.
infer that's us, or no?
Yeah. Somehow
Because in
it's emitting a
Undertale, it was
pleasant floral
interesting.
scent,
You were Kara, but you also weren't
but you
Kara.
already
Kara
have a
was
cell
their own
phone.
person in the narrative.
It's a very. Also, I will say, somehow it's emitting a pleasant floral scent. So that is something that we associate
Well,
positively with,
yes, that.
you know.
Well, I'm not sure it's a positive. I'm not sure about that. The implication of this is, Toriel and Asgore have been split up, and he's been sending flowers, but they've been getting thrown away.
Yeah, that is true.
So I don't
In the
know if that's
trash can.
necessarily positive. Oh, that TV, that's not gonna come back,
No.
ever. It's Cheryl!
It's Cheerio. Also,
Yes,
why is it that it looks like the blinds have like figures in them?
they probably do.
What is that up? I don't
Probably
know.
just like a monster.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to even be plugged in anymore, which is so interesting, right?
Yeah.
The beloved living room chair.
Yeah,
Charial.
probably that probably won't change at all.
Interesting. Okay. Book. The Book of Hymns. Okay. We already get some references to like religious affiliation, right? With like the religious ska hymns. Jam,
The religion
pumpkin.
stuff is so interesting.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of religious subcontext, you know. So
It
I'm
somehow ends up in all of the games that I
Yep.
end up
I flushed
being
the
like,
toilet.
you should play this.
There's a can of Icy's Cool Boys body spray. Spray for the boys.
Yes.
Flamin' hot pizza forever. Seems to be almost entirely full. Yeah, who's gonna use that?
No,
That sounds terrible.
No, I don't want to be too annoying, but
yes.
Are you sharing your entire screen or just the application?
I think it's not my entire screen, so here, let me...
Because I'm hearing myself echo.
Yeah, I can't do it on Chrome tab.
Music, but,
I can't do it on Chrome tab, because... Here, can you hear it if I do this?
Let me see here.
It's not obviously doing any noise. Also, I don't hear any music. Is there supposed to be music?
I believe... Did you hear music during the intro?
Yes, I believe so. I'm trying to...
Okay,
that freaking thing.
In the house, I mean, maybe not. I'd go outside, but, I mean, there's typically music throughout. I mean, this is what these games are known for.
Well, yeah, but I think it's just the start, right?
Yeah. Are you hearing sound effects whenever they're talking?
Yeah, here we go. It's a beautiful day today, is it not?
Yeah.
I hope it stays this way when Azrael visits next week. But I wonder, after the excitement of university, will he still enjoy coming home to this little town? Interesting. Oh.
Library. Gotta love the fan service.
Also, it's like, can we talk about the general setup for this game, right? Because, like, it's something that's always bothered me, right? But I get it. But also, I'm like, okay, how far is this gonna go? Because, okay, this is a parallel to Undertale. Do we think this is a parallel in the same way that, like... Hold on. Do you want to do voices, or do you want me to just read it?
Yeah, I can do voices. So does everyone have a...
I walk in.
Chris, we thought you weren't coming today.
Why not?
We're doing group projects this month.
Hold on. Why were we not expected to come in today? Do we oftentimes skip out on school? Or is it this particular time of the year? We're doing group okay. Interesting.
I read that already, streamer.
Okay.
So walk around, find a partner, okay? If you can.
Okay.
Ugly human.
Alright, let me talk to everybody. Partner? I hardly know her. What do you think of that one? Funny, right? No? Well, I got news for you, pal. I already got a partner. Scram! Yo, Chris, show up earlier next time. I ended up having to partner with Snowy. Now he keeps turning to me and saying, "Howdy, partner," like a cowboy. That's adorable. With
Go ahead. Tim already have partner.
No.
Yeah, going to college.
Adorable.
Nah.
The black and white hard-boiled egg.
I know with my superior intellect, you obviously want me as your partner.
Not yet. Yes, you know Jockington and Caddy are always partners. We're the ultimate academic duo ever since our first gym class. It was Hula Hoop Day, and they ran out of hoops for us. Though she used me instead. That's our origin story. Taken. Dang. She's too cool for us. Hey, Chris. Do you want to do the voice, or do you want me to?
You can do this voice.
Hey, Chris. What's up? Did you lose your pencil again? Here, you want the candy cane one or the one with lights on it? Huh. You want to be partners? Sorry, Birdly already asked me, but I could ask Miss Alphys if we could make a group of 3. I'll ask if you're sure. Not yet. Not yet. Yes, ask. Does not yet mean like you can ask?
I mean, well, we gotta remember, Chapter 1 is very committed to her choices don't matter.
Well, yes, but it's also interesting, the way that this is written, yes, ask, is very commanding, right?
It is, which is, something completely noteworthy at the time.
And this is, like, not yet, like...
That's interesting.
You can ask. Okay,
yeah,
I
sure,
can,
you can ask.
Sure. What am I watching on my phone?
What am I watching on my phone? It's schoolwork, of course. It's Death Note. You should check it out. Animated schoolwork. Hey, Chris.
You're watching anime in class? How dare you?
It's actually My Hero Academia.
Hey, Chris. Wait again, I see. You need a partner? Sorry. I'm already partners with the second smartest student. Though, wait, Chris! Now that I think about it, your unique skills might help a lot in this assignment. Not! I actually want to get an A. What do you think of this voice?
I don't know. I was thinking something more obnoxious. You know, something that would make the normal...
That wasn't obnoxious.
It wasn't obnoxious.
Enough?
No, I was thinking of, like, I don't know, something that would make anybody run away and scream in horror like a chest voice.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't know.
Ma'am, I'm actually the smartest in the class.
Okay. Okay, I'll act. They killed my voice.
Did you know?
Miss Alphys, is it okay if we have a group of 3? Hey, what? No! I do not approve of this. Abort! What? But Chris doesn't have a... Noelle?
No. Oh, wow. What were you saying? I'm watching My Hero Academia.
She was just saying, we're fine being alone. Actually, I was just wanting to know if...
Noelle, can you please speak up? I can't hear you over all this cool
anime I'm watching.
I'm sorry, the coolest character just came through, alright? Everyone shut up, Susie's here. Ha, Susie. I love how it just gets completely, like, silent.
I have not... Am I late?
Am I late?
Oh, no. You're fine. We were just, choosing partners for the next group project, and... Susie, we're with Chris.
Yes. Great.
Now that everybody's here, I'll write the assignment. After I finish watching My Hero Academia on my phone. Has anyone seen the chalk? This is the 3rd time it's gone missing, and you all know I can't start class without some. If no one speaks up, everyone gets in trouble.
Wow, Alphys being so hard on everyone.
Alphys earning her spot as my least favorite Undertale character every day.
Anyone? Please?
We don't like weebs in this classroom.
There might be a box in the supply closet. Miss Alphys, why don't Susie and I... Where did the voice go?
Good idea, Noelle. Susie, since you came in last, why don't you go get it for me?
Whatever.
Cool for this.
And Chris, can you go with her and make sure she doesn't snatch off anybody's head?
Noel in the corner slowly dying
And stays out
inside.
of trouble? Yeah, so thanks, Chris. See you later. Yeah, I didn't realize that they set that up from like scene 1.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Alright. Can I talk? Well, I guess I can talk to everyone again. I don't
Chris,
remember any of the
don't listen
voices
to
I
him.
gave to any of you.
It's not that bad. You'll probably survive Susie beating you up.
Yeah.
We're just gonna fail when she doesn't do any of her project. I mean, that's just like a normal group project.
So
it's like
what
we
you're
always
saying
say,
is,
Chris, you snooze, you lose.
Dang.
That's not very reassuring, huh?
I don't think so. I don't think it's very reassuring at all. I will say, it seems as if they're kind of implying that Chris doesn't really do well in school, right? Because like that's like the second time that someone has like implied that like Chris would fail if he had to do it by himself.
Yeah. Yo, Chris, I'm sorry. If I had just waited to be your partner, you wouldn't have to be hers. She's gonna pound you to pieces, Chris.
Yep.
And then kick the butts of all those little pieces.
Dang, that's rough. I hate whenever all the little pieces of them have butts that get kicked. That's so unfortunate. Chris, didn't I say being late was a bad idea? It's almost as if you should have, as they say, listened. Okay.
I do Reddit all the time. Hey, don't worry, Chris. If you flirt with Susie at all, though, I'm gonna
I've always
rip
thought
your,
Susie can't. I've always thought Susie can't be so bad, you know. I really like her. I really like her. She's like the whole time, like, hey, please don't steal her from me.
No, I was going to say, if you flirt with her, I'll rip your throat out and I'll wear it around like a fucking necklace. but maybe that's too much.
Chris is like, well, your mom kind of wants us together, so
yeah. So for anybody who doesn't know,
it's a messy
the
situation.
logical fallacy, if he was a Deltarune character, he would be Noel.
Would I be Noel?
Yeah. Yes, because you have a great capacity for good, but somehow end up on the side of evil. Anytime I watch you play a game.
Wow! Oh boy, that gave me an existential crisis. What are you talking? Oh gosh!
I saw you play Heartbound.
You saw? Wait! You know what? No, that's not even the worst example. You saw me play. You saw me play a different game.
What's that?
You saw me play Outer Worlds.
Yes,
Outer Worlds 2.
Yes, and
the incident that shall not be named. The incident that shall no, dude, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about that. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, we don't talk about Outer Worlds 2 and the thing that definitely did not happen.
Hello, Super Goose. Yes, we are doing a speed run, as you can see. We are in the classroom.
You're like, I have to leave in 30 minutes. Susie...
Yeah, and I just realized... Susie is basically Sasha Waybright.
Who?
Sasha and Thivia. The blonde chick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's... I mean, a little bit more redeemable, though. Well, I guess not so bad. I don't know. I haven't watched it in a while. Didn't see you there.
Parallel.
Okay. That's good. Hey. You didn't see anything just now, did you? You can't even say? Chris? I'm very scared and / intimidated. Hey,
We're getting in my personal space. You belong to Noel.
Let me tell you a secret. why people peeve me off. You know, I probably could have just said it, but I didn't want. I'm not as edgy as Susie. You think just because you didn't say anything, I can't tell exactly what you're thinking? It's over. I can't. I caught Susie eating all the chalk. This was her last chance. Now she'll finally be expelled. Come on, Chris. Don't act shocked. You know it's true. Everyone's waiting for it. Everyone wants it. So, congrats, Chris. You got me. I'm done for. Jess, let me say one little thing. Seems like a waste to get expelled just for having a snack. So, Chris, if I know you're gonna pull the trigger, why don't I just get expelled for some real carnage? Chris, how do you feel about losing your face? Not good. Not good. Dang. Nah. Chris, you got a good mother. Be ashamed to make her bury her child. By the way, that's a really dark line. If you really think about it. If you really think about the implications of the parallel that's being like established here, right? Because Chris is very clearly, a parallel to Frisk, and
yes, not to mention,
yeah,
so much of the Deltarune community has psyoped itself into completely believing that Azrael never went to college and is secretly dead. So
I believe that he probably is coming back, but I think that he is 100% involved in the greater conspiracy.
It's
like,
very strange
100%.
that Rousey's name is, Azrael rearranged.
Yeah, but for several reasons, that'd be very weird.
Well, no. I'm not saying that Rousey is Azrael, but what I'm saying is...
Also, no, it would be weird if that was the case, though, still, even with that, because it's still a parallel, and that's... I mean, I don't know if Toby Fox is going that way, but that'd be a little weird. If you know, you know.
Yeah, I don't... Yeah.
Alright. Let's get this over with. We'll get more chalk, most back to class, and then Chris, you'll do our project. How's that sound? Don't bother answering. If you haven't gotten it by now, your choices don't matter. I wonder if this is more so an indication of how Susie feels, right? That Susie feels like her choices don't matter. You know, and it's very similar to how us, who truly our choices don't matter because they're being made for us. So it's almost like society, because that would explain her entire aesthetic of like being punk rock, right? Having that aesthetic of like, peeving off the norms of society is oftentimes an indication of feeling restricted and controlled, right? So. You have that kind of interesting dynamic between them. They have a shared dynamic they don't even realize, right?
Well, it's also interesting that the soul, like, we can only control Chris so much, but really, the way that fate gets changed is by other people in this story. And it's either Susie or Noelle, and my interpretation is that the prophecy, just like an undertale, can go two ways, where the girl could be Susie, and we can change it to mean Susie, or it could be Noelle.
All the chaperones wear giant hawk heads and screech at any student that makes contact while dancing? What? That's insane. What do you mean? Chris? Realized the baby classroom was a better fit for you? Hey, actually, I should come with you. Maybe I'll find a better partner in there. Nah, actually, let's not. Well, I was gonna read the things on there, but I guess I can't. That's fine. Here, hold on 1 second. Okay, no, that's good.
Yeah, I checked chat. Chat's slow right now.
That's alright. No, I was more so making sure YouTube and everything was alright.
Yeah, that's always good.
God, can you walk any slower or what? Nah, I get it. Not used to walking around without someone holding your hand. Another reference? Another reference to Undertale with
Yes.
Toriel, which again,
Yes.
it's interesting. I wonder what Chris's background is, right? With him being the only human around. Where did he
like
come
he could be an
from?
orphan.
Because if this is
did
a
his parents like abandon
parallel,
him?
this is a mirror to Undertale. Is it one of those situations where maybe the humans are locked underground and the monsters are up here, and maybe like
Well,
a human came above, you know? And I don't know how direct or what illusions. I mean, there's an entire cookbook that has to do with monsters
yeah.
and humans. Maybe they all live in
I
peace, but
don't know.
the humans don't interact with the monsters much, or
My interpretation is that, well, I'm very much of the camp that Chris is just this universe's Frisk,
yeah,
and the Frisk in the other timeline, he went to Mount Ebott for a reason, to get away from something. So maybe he
yes.
just was a runaway.
That could be very true, but then the question is, why aren't there any other humans living amongst the monsters if the idea is that like there was no war and the monsters were allowed to go free? Or is it the case that this is a timeline where the monsters wiped out all humans, right? And maybe there's only like a fringe of humans that remain. That could be
would be dark.
possible. Well, that would be dark, but it would also align with like the ending of Undertale, right? With the whole promise in some of the endings that Asgore makes that like the human world will pay, right? Well, here's the closet.
Yeah.
Too bad. We were just starting to have fun. Darker than
This
dark.
is just a normal closet.
Yep. I love Susie's eye like peeking out, like, hey, Chris, is it me or is it really dark in there? What's the holdup, Chris? Are you gonna go in or what? Fine. If you're gonna be a wimp, then I'll. Okay.
So what do you think is happening here? What do you think is happening here? Do you think that Chris did not know of this dark fountain? Because like they seem apprehensive about it, but we
Yeah, that's what I was
going
going to bring up, because he stepped back, and that wasn't something I did, that was a choice made by the character. And, like, the fun thing about Deltarune is that character moving and cutscenes in universe.
Yeah,
it's so cool. Like, Susie moving around on her own, that's all canon, right? That's all her making her own choices as a character outside of a character. She is, like, an actual person in a world. That's the thing being brought to us, right? Is this idea that we're literally invading into a world to play it, right? Which is so interesting.
Our control over the character is canon. It would basically be like if the guest streamer, went into her house and I just like took over her body for a day and like we just had help.
Crazy. Yeah, it's such a cool concept. So like his hesitation there, Chris, is interesting considering later events.
This would indicate to me that this dark world probably was not made by him. The second dark world is more in the air.
So
I think it's very possible that he made the second dark world in chapter 2. But this dark world, well, we know the Roaring Night is out there somewhere. Now, nobody's going to like what I say. Yeah. I believe the Roaring Knight is Rudy. Noel's sick dad. But
I will point out that the horns are very much like antlers on the Roaring Knight, right? And the whole idea of them being reindeers. So that there is like an idea that it could be like Des or Rudolph, not Rudolph, but Randy.
Yeah. Rudy. Rudy, or it could be Carol. Well, I mean, all of their names are kind of like Christmas puns. Rudy, like Rudolph.
Interesting.
Carol.
Considering how, like I mean, that was true in Undertale too, with like Snowden.
Yes, we love our puns.
See,
puns are the peak humor.
Why are you so scared? There's nothing in here but old papers. Let's try to find a light switch. Chris, if you leave me here, I'll...
Yeah.
can't find a switch. Guess it's further in.
Yeah, so, do you think that the Roaring Night would have created this dark world if not Chris, or do you think there could be even a third actor?
Well, we know someone created a fountain. We know that there was a fountain already here, right? Because of what we're gonna find out later, where there's a second fountain. So, but that makes sense, right? Because we know that they've played here before, right? This isn't like a new location, which makes sense considering that Toriel is a teacher here and probably has been for a while. So it makes sense that they likely.
Oh man! And that dark world too that we're talking about, I have so many questions for how it works logistically because that dark fountain doesn't seem to pose risk of enabling the roaring.
No.
Otherwise, Rousey would be like, "We need to close this."
Thematically, I think that it's thematically, I think it ties in very well in that it's returning back to a nostalgic place, right? Kind of too much, and that does kind of pose a risk. But from like a narrative perspective in universe, I don't know. You know?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, kind of a big.
I also
for a closet, huh?
I also want to say I know a lot of people say that chess theory is dead, but I kind of disagree.
You just want to hang on to it. You just want to hang on to it. Here, 1 second, guys. You think we'd have reached the end by now? Yes, I'm aware that my voice for Susie keeps changing, but I don't know. I'm trying to find something comfortable. Because... Hey, Chris?
Hey, Chris!
Hey, Chris? I think the closet's, broken. There ain't any walls. Well, we've worked hard enough. If Alphys wants shock so bad she can get it herself, let's split. No. Don't make the... What the? Hey, this ain't funny. Let us out. Let us out of the closet.
Oh, yeah. I love the idea of Susie just sounding like Hank. Yes, that's
I kind of love it too.
Now, if those kids could read what was on that sign, they'd be very upset.
Before it's that graphic is great.
It's interesting too that like even though the circumstances are so different, the game does start with us falling down into another world.
Yeah.
Which also at the time that this was being released, I was a big part of like the Undertale fandom throughout.
Oh yeah.
It is so interesting that like Toby Fox, he probably saw Undertale get so many A-views, alternate universes of his story, and instead of creating a sequel to Undertale, he's like, now I can create an A-view more popular than all the A-views that already exist.
That's so. I mean, there are literally so many like actually like insanely good. I've seen, like entire games.
Yeah, stories.
Like entire games.
Story Shift, Underfell. I mean, I was into them all.
Like Undertale Yellow was one that like I looked at.
Oh yeah.
At times
Undertale
you see
Yellow.
it
I'm pretty sure that's like
flickering.
a full game.
The lights only you can see.
Okay, so it is very interesting what happens here whenever you go to this. You probably know this detail already.
Yeah. At times you see it flickering, the lights only you can see. By second nature, you reach out and save.
Chris already has a save file. Even if you didn't have your name as Chris here, you kind of like it's
Well, it
not
says
as
by
easy to
second
tell
nature,
because you
right?
named her name Chris.
Okay, I have an
Yes.
explanation.
But-
I have an explanation. I think I know what it's referring to. Considering the fact that him and his brother canonically have spent time in here before, it's possible that the save states were here there too, right? So it's
yeah. No, I
at
mean,
least
this
I
is
mean,
Chris's save file. This
Yeah.
is Chris's save file before us. So
Yeah.
they've been here before.
Which I think it makes sense.
And
well, we know that's true now, right?
yeah.
In
Now,
what
since we
capacity
named
too?
ourselves Chris, you won't see a change. But had we named ourselves something different, it would. Well, we kind of saw a change there. It went from Chris lowercase to Chris all uppercase.
Yeah.
We override it with our will.
That's interesting.
And this opening, too, is very similar to the one in Chapter 3, which I'm pretty sure Chapter 2's was quite different. And obviously this imagery, too, makes us think back to the true laboratory in Undertale, where you can find the secret entry about
Too
darker
dark to
yet
see
darker.
anything. Yeah. Interesting. It's too dark to see anything. No comment on the eye.
The Illuminati.
Interesting.
That one looks like a face.
Does. There's something glowing inside. Take it, yes. You got the glow shard.
You got the glow shard.
Indeed, I do.
Now, what I really hope you find the secret in Chapter 1, because I think it's so funny, because it adds, like, so many, like, just goofy Easter egg scenes later, is I hope you're able to find the original Skywalker.
The original Skywalker?
It's something that's
body
like a
in the
Star
light.
Wars reference.
A power shines within you, breaking through the darkness. Any pain you may have had melted away. Interesting. Well, obviously... Is it crazy to say I feel like there's some double meanings there?
Yeah, I mean, it's not that crazy.
I mean, like any pain you may have had melted away, and it's talking about being bathed in light, right? And this is like the world of the darkners and the lightners, right? So already light and dark. But it's interesting that the place of relief is in the dark, and you're trying to get away from the light, and kind of in this analogy of escapism that's kind of like explored throughout this game. In this land, only eyes blinded by darkness can see the way. Exactly what I was talking about, right? In this land, only eyes blinded by darkness can see the way. It's the idea that darkness creates its own kind of light or sight.
Oh, yes. And actually, speaking of the darkness, did you say that you haven't really seen Chapter 4?
Not really.
I think Chapter 4 is going to be your favorite.
Okay. I know that
Because
one's the
of
one
how
that's in the
it
church.
starts, yeah.
Yeah.
Things get really interesting from a lore perspective for the lore hunters. I do have to say, though, I think Chapter 3 is my favorite because I love games within games.
I do too.
It is something I really appreciate, so it's hard to beat Chapter 3 for me.
Hey, back up.
Hey, back off.
Coming in
Coming
closer.
in closer and all.
Coming in closer and all. Chris Few. Don't scare me like that. Like you want to get glocked in the face. Anyway, enough screwing around. We gotta find a way out of here. So stupid. Anyways, Dalen, I'm worried for you.
Yes, it is. It is.
I'm worried.
At 10:30, I will leave. At 10:30, I will leave.
I'm
But
not
yes.
rushing with you. Like I enjoy talking with you, but also I know how it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
3 60-hour weeks in a row is a
That is
little
a
rough,
lot.
but
That is a lot. My gosh. It doesn't matter. You got us into this mess. You can get us out. Lead the way, Chris. Okay. Oh my god, never mind. You walk way too slow. I love that detail.
and Susie runs off. Yeah.
Because it adds agency.
There's so much character.
Yeah, she has agency in this world. Whereas Chris,
this world would go on
doesn't.
without you, but you're like imposing yourself on it.
Yeah, because
even
it's like,
Chris has
maybe,
agency. He has a character, but
he does. Hey, Chris, there's someone up there waving at us. Any idea what they want? Spades. Okay. Run, Chris! Okay. Gonna have to dodge.
I do think it's really funny that Lancer looks like Sans, but I feel like he's Deltarune's Papyrus. Which, I mean, Sans does say that Papyrus is coming at some point.
Oh, wow.
Which will be super interesting.
Chris, down there! I like how this is, like, teaching us the mechanics.
Yeah, it's incorporating the combat into normal gameplay, where you don't have to be necessarily fighting an enemy to be in a combat-stricken zone, which we saw a little bit of that in Undertale, but we didn't see it until about the midway point. And
this
also, it's just crazy
more...
how gorgeous this game looks compared to... Like, Undertale was a phenomenal game, and it definitely had its beautiful cinematic moments, but the ones that really, like, hit you were few and far between, whereas here, I don't think that you have as many, like, groundbreaking moments where you just are like, oh my god, this game can really be gorgeous sometimes, but the overall quality just has improved so much.
I mean, you'd hope so, too, right? With how much time was spent on it.
With how much time was spent on it? Well, I mean, you say that, but you also have to keep in mind, too, that the first 2 chapters, Toby Fox wasn't making any profit from this. It wasn't until Chapter 3 that Deltarune was a product that you could buy.
But, like, still, there was...
Which is crazy.
I wonder... I mean, obviously, Toby Fox, I don't think, is hurting after the success of Undertale.
I think Undertale had at least 10 million copies sold. So
I mean, insanely well. So
money.
Obviously there was some leeway. Obviously, any game you're gonna make, it's not gonna be cheap. But they obviously had. I meant more so the experience gained from making Undertale.
That's true too.
A castle,
but also,
why the heck is there a castle inside a supply closet? Welcome, heroes.
Okay, I'm glad I'm here for this.
What voice should I give Rousey? Who's there?
I feel like he...
Do not be alarmed. I am not your enemy. Please come forward, both of you. Is that a good voice?
I am the prophet.
Welcome. I am the prince of this kingdom. The kingdom of darkness. Chris, Susie, there is a legend in this land. A legend that one day, 2 heroes of light... I just imagine, like, really dramatic, and then the voice completely changes once the reveal happens.
Yes.
Will arrive and fulfill the ancient prophecy foretold by time and space. Please, heroes, listen to my tale. No. Really? Are you sure? It's fairly important. And, in my opinion, it's a really nice prophecy. I think you'd quite like it.
I think you should listen.
Listen. Phew, very well then. Alright, let me see if I can get this.
Unless we're...
Once upon a time, a legend was whispered among shadows. was a legend of hope. It was a legend of dreams. It was a legend of light. It was a legend of dark. This is the legend of Deltarune. Interesting. For millennia, light and dark have lived in balance, bringing peace to the world. But if this harmony were to shatter, a terrible calamity would occur. The sky would run black with terror, and the land would crack with fear. Then, her heart pounding, the earth will draw her final breath. Only then, shining with hope, three heroes appear at world's edge. A human, a monster, and a prince from the dark. Only they can seal the fountains and banish the angels' heaven. Only then will balance be restored and the world saved from destruction. Today, the fountain of darkness, the geyser that gives this land form, stands tall at the center of the kingdom. But recently another fountain has appeared on the horizon. And with it, the balance of light and dark begins to shift. How was that? How was that voice acting? Was that okay?
That was good. I also just want to note, I think that this might be the first instance of Rousey maybe telling us a mistruth. Or at least implying it.
Okay.
Because they clearly depict the two heroes in the prophecy as Chris and Susie. But I think that it's never meant to be Susie. And Susie has the power to change fate of the prophecy. But if you do not know things that happen in Chapter 4, my speculation might go into spoiler territory. So I will not say more than that. I do have to go, though. Work tomorrow.
No,
but let me know how it goes.
All right.
Fair to the well stream, Nightlit on YouTube. Subscribe to the Logical Fallacy. Leave a like on the video.
Please do. All right. Oh no, all by myself. That's okay. All right, we are returning back once again. Okay. Chris, Susie, thank you for listening to my long tale. I deeply believe you two are the heroes of the legend. That despite whatever enemies you may face, you two have the courage to save the world. Delta Warriors, please, won't you accept your destiny? Nah. What? Me? Some kind of hero or something? You've got the wrong person. But Susie, without you, the world will... So what? If the world gets destroyed, it's none of my damn business. It might even be kind of fun, to be honest. Anyway, Chris, if you want to play pretend with this weirdo, stick around. I'm gonna find a way out of here. Susie, wait! The heroes are already running away. They didn't even know I was here. My dad's gonna make me son of the month. Who the hell are you? I'm the bad guy. You clowns want to steal our dark fountain, huh? And still picturing you guys as clowns. Save the world from eternal darkness, huh? Don't try to deny it. We both know you'll go east. It's your only way home. But I, Lancer, won't let you go there. And I've got a flawless two-step plan to ensure it. Step 1, I thrash you. Step 2, you lose. Nice plan, kid. Really? Yeah, actually. Mind if we use that on you instead? Alright. So, let's see, act, Lancer. Let's warn. You tell Lancer to watch out for Susie's attack. He readies himself. Okay. Our plans! This plank is fueled by victory. Okay, that was a major fail on my part. Okay. Warn. Miss. I'd love to get thrashed. Just kidding, that's you. Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay. So what are you guys doing after this? Okay. Oh, I'm the bad guy! Okay. Wait a second! My bag's running out of fuel! Alright, you pongos! You had the luck of this draw this time, but next time, the losers will be you! Losers, I gotta get home before dinner! You won. Alright, we got some, buckaroonies. Are you two okay? Allow me to introduce myself more properly. I am... geez, can you take that hood off? I can barely hear you under there. Alright. Hello, everyone. I'm Rousey. Chris, Susie, it's, ever so wonderful to meet you. I'm certain we're gonna become great friends, and, best way to leave is east, right? Yes, that's where we'll, got it. See you at school, Chris. I suppose it's just the two of us, then. Chris, I'm a prince, but I, currently don't have any subjects. I've been waiting alone here, my whole life for you two to arrive, so I'm really happy to meet you. I hope we can be good friends. Chris? Let's try to find Susie. She must be to the southeast. You can lead the way, Chris. Hello. Okay, we have a party member. Hey, Chris, I really think we should catch up with Susie. We can come back here after our adventure is over, and then I can bake you a yummy cake. Okay. Chris, perhaps we should save the world first? Seems a bit important. Here it is. No more dialogue? Oh, this music. Okay. So, along with Light and Dark, obviously, we should be looking for motifs of Sun and Moon. That was something that was representative in the background. With the prophecy, because obviously with Sun and Moon, it typically is representative of two sides, right? With eclipse kind of being the combination or balance. The dummy. Chris, it's the training dummy I made. Now, seems like a great chance to prepare for the enemy. Would you like me to teach you how to fight? Sure. Okay, get ready, Chris. Alright. See that heart, Chris? That's your soul, the combination of your being. Within it holds your will, your compassion, and the fates of the world. If it gets hit, you and your friends will lose HP. If everyone's HP reaches 0, we'll lose the battle. So, please take care of to avoid the enemy's attack. Ready? Let's try adopting. Okay. locked in. Alright, great job, Chris. You're a natural. Alright. Alright. There we go. Whoa, Chris, that was an amazing attack. Have you done this before or something? Okay, next, let's try defending. Simply... I am curious about something. What if I just attack? Chris, you didn't need to hit it anymore. I already know you're great at attacking. Okay, this is me being evil. I'm sorry. Chris, how do I put this? Chris, seeing you, attack an effigy of myself. Chris, are you trying to say something? I'm sorry, I'm curious. This is me being curious about what the game has to say. I think I understand. Well, if during our adventure, if you want to hit me, that's okay too. I love this. The dialogue is just really funny. Chris, I don't mean to interrupt, but you're going to break the dummy at this rate. I suppose we'll have to stop here for now. Okay. I wrote a manual for you and Susie. Press C to open the menu. Okay. It's just a dummy. Interesting. I was curious what they'd say. Oh. Oh my! The great door is opened! No wonder Lancer was able to come through. Chris, once we pass through this door, our adventure will really begin. Our journey foretold exactly by the prophecy. But Chris, I believe your choices are important too. This world is full of all kinds of people, Chris. In the end, how we treat them makes all the difference. So let's try our best to get by without fighting. If we can manage to do that, I believe this tale may have a happy ending. Favorable. But I'm kind of favorable to unfavorable. I'll go, oh gosh. Nightland's predictions was correct. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. As long as you're happy with it, I'm happy too. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. That moment probably didn't seem important to anyone else, but it does to me for some reason. Huh. That's... wait a second. That's interesting. I've never noticed that before. If you're unaware, so we were talking about this earlier, everything is in universe, right? The way that this universe works is that you are someone controlling Chris, right? You are playing a video game, but you're also not. This is a world that exists outside of you, and you are invading it, right? So, as someone who is interacting with the world in that way, everything is kind of, it's a little bit diegetic, right? I mean, you would kind of assume that everything is in some way diegetic. That moment where you go through, Chris disappears, Rousey turns around, looks directly at you, and slams the door. That's interesting. That's really interesting. With the door closed behind you, your adventure will truly begin. The power of adventure shines within you. Say. Which leads me to wonder, does Rousey know about us? And that little moment kind of makes it seem... I don't know. Makes me a little bit uneasy for some reason. I don't know. The field of hopes and dreams. Enemies ahead. You're gonna die. Find Lancer. Alright. I'm gonna... A part of me just... I know I should act. I want to see what happens if we attack. Oh, that was a miss. Dang it. I'm just a normal person. Okay. Alright, dang. Face my diamond cutter! Okay, dang. Diamond cutter. Kind of OP. Alright. Ruden's laughter begins to fade. Tired. What? I killed that guy. I'm a murderer. I know this isn't how you're supposed to play the game. I am purposefully playing it wrong because I want to see... You find the most interesting things about a character if you push the limits, right? If you're reading this, I guess you're dead. Answer. I guess you're dead. This might be a bit of a slow playthrough, to be honest. Oh, hey, Lancer. It's a work in progress. Oh, if it isn't my two favorite people. Say, you guys aren't even in my top 5. Lancer, where's Susie? You mean the purple girl? Fools, you're too late to stop me. What did you do? It was so simple. She beat me up, so I ran away. That's a bit anticlimactic. Fair enough, I guess. Okay, where is... Okay. These types of trees don't contain an item that can heal you. Whatever you do, don't check the trees you see to open your menu. Okay? Oh, this music is going so hard. Okay. There's nothing hanging. Hey, if you're head that way, my troops will thrash you. Is that a threat? I prefer to think of it as an invitation. Okay. Now... Okay, am I don't know. Part of me wonders... Okay. Alright, that was good. We're not getting any XP, so we're not getting any benefits from doing this. Or just doing it. Okay, who are you? Mamma mia. I'm a top chef. My layers can't whip me to exhaustion. So I took a little nap, but Mama Bee, a scary noise make me up. A beast was hunched on the table, eating the cake like an animal. My spirit surged away with water, and a kiss and ran off, but my wonderful cake is, Aw, Chris, that sounds like Susie. One must be going the right way. Let's try to keep her out of any more trouble. Okay. Yes. Yes. Take cake. No. New enemy type. I know this is bad. This ain't how you're supposed to play it, but ooh, I got through that unscathed. Okay. I just want to make sure I know I'm playing it wrong. Interesting. Oh, gosh. Okay, I should probably start candy. Let's view. Oh, dang. Yeah, that was bad. You won, but at what cost? There are 2 objects. Yes. Wait, could we take, well, we already got those, so we're good. Check the clock in order to solve the puzzle. Okay. Okay. Dang it. This you didn't forget, did you? I mean... Did. Kind of. Can we... Ah! Can you... Okay, there we go. I was a little bit confused. Behold, the maze of death. Prepare to get lost, clowns. Okay, there's something... Feeling lost yet? Okay. Looks like they got clobbered. Oh, these are all the enemies we clobbered. It's Susie. Ah! Sorry, it's Susie. Susie did that. That wasn't me. I didn't do it. Okay. White ribbon. Don't look at the science private. Okay. Oh, it's just this way? Okay. Items. Let's see. I don't want to use any of these. There we go. Okay. Hold on. Hopefully it's saved. Here, I'm gonna stop it right here, and we'll come back to it. I hope it's saved. I guess it would save at the nearest one, which I guess isn't too far. I think it'll be fine. I probably also made terrible life decisions in trying to murder everyone. I probably shouldn't murder all my friends, but they're not my friends yet. Okay, so I wanted to shift gears a little bit. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna rename the stream. Let me see what we want to do. FNAF thing. FNAF yapping about and stuff. Just kind of general grab bag. I think that'll be alright. Okay, let me look on Steam, because I had a couple games that I kind of wanted to check out. But unfortunately, most of them, I think, there was a lot of, like, Backrooms associated ones. And I've really been enjoying the liminal space games. They're kind of interesting. Let me see if I can find anything interesting. Found footage. Oh, that's interesting. I forgot that I put that on my wish list. That came out forever ago. So there was a couple of games that looked kind of interesting. Backrooms Untold is one that just came out like today. And I don't really know too much about that one, but it's $12, so I was a little bit hesitant on that one because we already spent like about that much for Backrooms Lost Runners, and I wouldn't mind playing that, but I don't know if there's much interest in it because I don't know. And then there's a catalepsy. That's another one that just came out today in early access. That's a $6 game. But it looks pretty interesting. Like all these, I think these are all relatively mixed of like co-op and single player. They're single player, but they have like co-op capabilities. They all look pretty cool. This one has like puzzles. I think a mixture of like puzzles and stuff. Looks pretty good. So I wanted to kind of see if maybe we want to check these out. I've got the money for it, so I'm fine, putting myself out there a little bit, right? I don't know. Let's see. Backrooms Untold, like, graphically looks very good. I'm kind of more potentially... Let me look at the company. So this is their first game that they put out on Steam, at least. Let me see if they have, like, a trailer of it anywhere. Because I want to make sure I'm not getting into, like, a scam or anything. Let's see. Backrooms... It doesn't have any reviews because it just came out. Okay, this is by Mustard Tiger. Coming soon wishlist. Guessing this is like the studio behind it. Oh, they've released some found footage stuff. Okay, amateur VFX artist, laborer. Okay, interesting. Backrooms. Huh. They've released a year ago. They did some... Oh, they did a playthrough for Fears to Fathom. Variety Gamer. Interesting. Okay, I'm curious to check it out. It's a little expensive, but I am curious. My curiosity is piqued. Okay. Let me go ahead and see. We'll see if this is a good game. It's always the test. I do want to return to Deltarune. I just kind of want to take a little bit of a break from it. It also doesn't seem really like it's drawing any engagement, which is fine. I'm not really a big like numbers person, but like I do like engagement. I do like chatters in here and people interested. So it seems like everyone kind of left whenever I put Deltarune on. Unfortunately, so let's see. It seems like we have it. Oh gosh, it's like 9 gigabytes. Okay. Let me see. Do, 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 do. Okay. Okay, it's got a couple of people. Alright, people. Let's see. Alright. That's 2%, 3%. It's moving. Oh, it's only got one achievement. Dang. Complete level 1. Well, I hope there's more than one level. But okay. A part of me's like really hesitant because it's unfortunate, but I just watched a video yesterday that was all about like there's been recent big catastrophe with Steam having a lot of malware games, you know? And that's like an unfortunate reality now where it's like you might release a malware onto your computer because you like played a Steam game and it's like there's so many games pouring onto Steam now that it's like almost impossible to unfortunately get clear indications of like what you're actually getting, you know. You might also like, okay, this doesn't really give me anything. Yeah. Do, do, do. Let me look something up. Ooh, everything's chugging. That's unfortunate. Alright. Come on. I don't know why it's being so slow. Come on. Dang, why is YouTube not working? Obviously, because I'm trying to download a game. I know that. But it is draining all of my resources, which is great. Gosh, I love the fact that I can download games and then everything stops working. It's lovely. I love that. Okay. Hey, Glitch, welcome. Hope you're doing well. It's been a little bit of an everything stream so far. Hope you're doing well. Things might be a little bit glitchy right now. I don't know. I'm trying to download a game right now, actually. It's another Backrooms game, but this one was really slow downloading. Supposedly a pretty big game, though. The Steam achievement only says an achievement for like completing level 1, which is really weird. Though it did just release today, and I think it is in early access. So maybe that'll be something else. Hey, hope I ain't too late. I literally just got done doing my own stream. Oh, very nice. Also, Glitch, I didn't realize you streamed. I'll have to check you out. That's very awesome. Yeah, we were just playing a little bit of Deltarune, which I do plan on playing a little bit more of tomorrow. But, you know, it just was a little bit unfortunate. I feel like the engagement really wasn't there for it, you know? And I feel like that is a stream I won engagement for, so I might try again a little bit later. Because leading up to chapter 5, I really want to play the whole game. But we were doing a little bit of analysis. There was like a moment that I was like, that's kind of cool. You know? Hey, oh, hey, same. Oh, on chapter 4. Okay, Glitch, I feel like I could talk to you about Deltarune. I was just getting off with Nightland, who's a big Deltarune fan. He knows about way more than I do. But I was playing chapter 1. There's a scene, and you can go back in the VOD and watch my moment where I'm kind of like, that's kind of interesting. And I know there's probably greater context for it now. I know everyone's kind of suspicious, or at least I am suspicious of Rousey, but like in chapter 1, there's the first moment where you go through the great door, right? The first door. And there's a little bit of a meta moment that I didn't catch where Chris goes through, but you stay on that scene and Rousey faces you and looks directly at you before closing the door. And that moment feels weird. Like there's a lot of subtext there that I think is interesting. So I don't know, but it feels like there's a little bit of beef. Yeah, I feel like there's a little that scene to me immediately communicated, oh, she doesn't, or not she, he does not like us. Rousey does not like us, right, as the player, which makes sense, right, because we're messing around with Chris. But with all that being said, it is interesting how that plays into like the prophecy and all that. And I know there's a lot of stuff in that with chapter 4, which I haven't really, unfortunately, gotten too deep into. I think my knowledge kind of goes up to like chapter 3. Given Rousey's instance, every character chapter on Chris closing their eyes, I feel he's not only aware of us, but wants us to go away. Yeah, I really got that feeling whenever he looked at the gates and was like, nope. Because the subtext there of like closing us out, being like, nope, I don't want you here, get away, is really interesting. I'm so curious where it's going. I think like my fascination with like Deltarune is more casual, but like I can get a little bit autistic whenever it comes to some of those concepts. Those are interesting to me, especially since like I feel like a lot of them do, in some weird ways, cross over with FNAF. A lot of times, I know that's blasphemy to say. I wonder why. Here, let me see if I can. There we go. I think this will be fine. This will be alright. Yeah, just catching that moment is kind of interesting. Dang, everything is so like slow to load due to Steam being Steam, and downloading this game is taking a long time. Dang. Everybody is alive. He also has a shock to my fearful reaction when the soul's light pops up in chapter 4. Interesting. It's so interesting to assume that we aren't a part of the narrative that he sets up. Like, we aren't a part of the prophecy in his eyes. At least his prophecy. Decipher. Midnight, welcome. Interesting cryptic intro. I like it. Decipher. What am I deciphering? I don't know. We're talking a little bit about Deltarune before we get into the Backrooms. We were playing it a little bit earlier. 9-0. What are we doing here? Midnight, is this purposeful? I need you to not. I'm towing the line of whether this is this a cipher? This says decipher, but I want to be careful not to like spam and stuff. So just be aware of that. Like coming in and being new into the chat, be cognizant, right? A little bit of etiquette. I don't mind it though if you want to like put a little cipher in there, but you don't have to be so cryptic. You can say hi. I'm pretty sure they're gone. I think they just did that and left. Okay. I don't know what any of that means right now. You do have my somewhat attention. And I'm kind of hello and goodbye. May paths align once again. Oh, we're doing a little ARG here. Doing a little ARG stuff. I like ARGs. It would be cool if you stayed, but you don't have to, I guess. You're not entitled to, well, I'm not entitled to keep you, But okay. Very cool though. 906191254. Immediately like alphabetic. What would the 9th letter of the alphabet be? Probably not though, because I don't know what 0 would be. What would be 0 be? I'm still here just thinking about how Sodom's storyline ending would lead to game version of the Tales epilogue. Yeah, well, what I would assume is that, like, I think if the epilogues are to be believed, at least in the information that they contain, then Fazbear Entertainment gets a hold of the blueprints and begins to develop their own line of mimics, right? Into 1 and 2, which personally I think is just analogy for Mimic 1 and 2 in the games. But if that's the case, then, like, the Indo in the epilogues is kind of said to be an Indo line from Fazbear rather than like the specific original prototype mimic, which is interesting. It could make sense, you know. I don't know. Okay, we got 20% on this game. It looks pretty good though. I'm kind of excited about this one. We'll see if it's actually good though. Let's see, Backrooms. I want to see if anyone else has played this game. I want to be a little bit weary. Backrooms and the problems of needless metaphors. Oh, I hate the title of that video a lot. Because if that's referencing the movie, that's gonna make me mad. Okay, I'm not finding anything specifically about this. But everything is so slow. Yeah, it is about. I would have to watch that video, but I don't like the title of that video at all. Backrooms Untold. Interesting. I really hope this game isn't a scam. I have like a bad feeling about it, and I don't know why. I recently came across a video that was about a different game that was malware, and it was talking about that game. I'm like, how common is that? You know, especially with a property like the Backrooms. I'm like, this has one achievement, but I'm also like being a little bit hopeful because the screenshots looked really good, and it wasn't like it cost money. So that's the thing is like I'm going to be very critical of this because it's like it cost me $12, so it better be long and nice and atmospheric, but. I probably just spent too much money on it. It probably wasn't worth it, but we'll see. You know, it's a game to play. I really like games like this. I've been really getting into them. So we'll see. We shall see. Did you see the movie? Which movie? Are you talking about the Backrooms? Yes. I absolutely loved the Backrooms movie. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. I could talk about the Backrooms movie for hours. I loved it. Did you see it, Glitch? I assume if you're asking about it, you probably did, but you know, you never know. I would love to hear your thoughts if you don't mind. And I will share mine. Because I have a lot of them. And I think there's like fair like yes, I did. It was so good. Like I for me, I feel like a lot of like the criticisms for the film um it just kind of come down to like a little bit of a misunderstanding of what the story is. But on the other hand, it's a fair criticism because it's personal opinion. And two, if the everyone's kind of saying the same thing, perhaps your subtext and symbolism wasn't clear to everyone. And I think sometimes there's something to be said for it not needing to be accessible to a general audience. It being what it is, right? It's an art piece, right? I adored how they handled the still lives. Always been curious as to what their deal was since Found Footage 3. Yes, because oh my gosh, like the whole like that flipped me out. Like I love the little zoom in that they did on that one, where you see the guy running towards you, like as the cameraman. Oh my gosh, that one's so creepy. And I just love how that one ends, right? Um, Also, it's interesting, like the whole concept of what the Backrooms are according to the movie is, and like the series, since it's canon to the series, is so fascinating, right? Like the whole idea of like memory, it being like generation loss, right? Is so fascinating, right? It's trying to like remember and keep remembering something over and over and over again. So cool. I love that concept. Okay, we're getting somewhere, 26%. My one question is why Clark's shop specifically had such a stable null zone, besides the threshold itself. All the other null zones we're seeing have been really unstable. You know what I almost wonder, right? I almost wonder if what do you think about the idea that maybe it was trying to use Clark's shop specifically as a location to draw power? I don't know if that's weird. I don't know if that's like according to the rules. I haven't looked too deeply into like how the rules function, but like it's interesting to me that it was fading into his shop to the point of like adding breakers to his generator, not his generator, but the breaker box, right? So it's like perhaps the reason that his lights were flickering is because it's drawing power from our world and siphoning it out. I almost wonder if like the null zones are like entry points for it to like pop out, right? Of it to like almost bleed into our world, because everything seems to be kind of related to like it being a misalignment, of energies, magnetic energies with the experiments, right? I like the idea that it's just like a giant MRI machine. That's pretty cool. Because that would align with it being like magnetic distortion. No, that's actually interesting. The lights are shown as lighting, and tile survey seems to have infinite energy source. However, I'd imagine it want backup power sources. Yeah. You know, Kane talked about this, how there's like a possibility that they could find like an infinite power source in the back rooms, and how like that's something that would be like a good for mankind. But what if it was literally like it's siphoning resources from our world? I know like the whole idea is like potentially that it's like sinking our world into itself, right? Consuming it. And I think it's interesting, like even eating away memories. But I don't think it's like a conscious thing. I think that it literally just exists. It's something that we kind of semi created as a misalignment again. Uh, that we just kind of like accidentally stumbled slash created potentially, because everything is relatively recent, right? Because in the back rooms, the lighting is from 1975, right? So it's like the lighting sources, but also the back rooms is timeless. So it's like, I don't know, it's interesting. Potentially, maybe it's a place that always existed, but we just kind of filled it up with stuff whenever we, breached it, Yeah, interesting. All right. We're almost getting there. I think 30%. Why? Stop. I don't know if I can like free up some resources maybe. I guess in the meantime, do you guys want to see if we can find some interesting Backrooms VHSs besides Game Parsons? We did that for Five Nights at Freddy's in the last stream, and I really enjoyed that one a lot. Also, CopyZilla, Markiplier. The Backrooms, there's mine. That's great. Hold on. Let me pull this over here. How this loads. Let's see, Backrooms. You know what I'm curious about? I did this too with the FNAF ones. The ones that I did with FNAF is that I wanted to see what people were making now, and specifically like smaller creators that weren't like getting spotlighted, ones like with only like a few hundred views, right? So just to see if there's any like hidden talent, you know. And we found some interesting ones for sure with the FNAF ones, but then we also came around some dirty AI stuff. Well, not AI like content, but like people that were like ripping off content a lot of the times, which was unfortunate, but like it seems like it's pretty easy to check seemingly. So VHS. Yeah, but while this game loads, hopefully real game, I want to see if we can find any recent ones that could have been like inspired by the Backrooms movie, because I think that's a cool thing to do. So let's watch some VHSs, found footage. Let's do. I'm gonna filter within the past month, right? And let's see what we kind of get. Oh, interesting. Let me see. We got history, disturbing world of FNAF rooms. FNAF rooms. Oh no. What are FNAF rooms? Kill them all. What is that? What is that thumbnail? No, I wanna. Let's see. VHS found footage. Let's see. Nicotine Studios. I wish YouTube was a little bit more stable today. My experience being in the back rooms. Oh, is this actually from like the one of the actors? That's pretty cool. If so, I'm curious. I know some of these are going to be like real goofy. Short horror footage. What is Nullcore Studios? Whom are you? And are you actually the studio that made this, or a dirty ripoff? If not, this could be interesting. Camera jump scare. Again, it has 37 views, so not necessarily. The thing behind this though is that like the way that YouTube is right now, it's like I feel like there's so much stuff that gets like brushed under the rug most of the time. You know, you get a lot of people that jump off and then others that don't. So I feel like it's interesting to find the ones that didn't make it that could still have like some cool stuff in them, right? Oh my gosh, why is it's the darn upload. It's like Steam is making everything so freaking slow. Making a solo Backrooms game. Okay. Oh, this is a devlog. Yeah, it's a perpetual cycle. Yeah. Solo game developer. Okay. This was the same case, I think, with the game that we're about to play too. I think they made some VHSs. Making a solo Backrooms game. That's actually pretty cool. All right. Nullcore Studios. Interesting. 0608 Backrooms. If these, oh, that's only 20 seconds. It's not really much of anything, to be honest. Ooh, but that's kind of creepy looking. Interesting. I am curious. It's only 20 seconds long. Let's see if it's anything. And if this is a dirty ripoff, let me know, but I don't think it is, because this seems like it's pretty legitimate. This is an actual developer potentially wanting to make a Backrooms game, which I will definitely play if it's good. You know, this will give us a good indication. Also, I hate my internet. What is happening? Oh, gosh. It's, again, I'm trying to, oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. Oh, that sucks. That's stinky. Everything's real funny. with how my system's running. That's unfortunate. Okay. Alright. Let's see if this is any good. I'm curious. Experiment Backrooms short horror footage. This is 20 seconds. Okay, can't really see anything. Oh. Okay, so it's, I mean, it told us exactly what it is. It said it was going to be a jump scare. I'm curious though. Look at this thing. That's kind of a little stretch, a little molding. Okay, interesting. Again, it was 20 seconds. I wasn't expecting much, but that was interesting. And I'm more interested in the fact that they're seemingly making a devlog for a future Backrooms game. That's pretty cool. Okay, No Core Studios, interesting. Again, we're just trying to find some cool people. That's the whole goal. Is this also with all the filters engaged? FNAF Backrooms is killing me, I'm not gonna lie. I swear. I swear I do declare. Okay, 38. Backrooms VHS Volume 1, Behind the Yellow. That's 41 seconds. Okay, Volume 1. Retrieval. Backrooms VHS. So many videos that are not what I'm asking for, which I definitely love. Backrooms Complex Research. I know that was a very popular channel that even came along with Kane Parsons series. Backrooms Gary's Mods VHS Attempt. Test 4. But it's not you who is the backroom entity of Reality Found Footage 1. Oh, this is like a game from Roblox. Oh no. Okay, my internet really's got a lock in here. I can't wait for this to be done. Okay, let me see. Found footage. Let me see. Within the month. Backrooms Captain Rare footage. He's coming. The Boys. Lost in Suburban Dream. What is this? Is this a gameplay thing? Found footage. A new level that I've been building in Limescape. The map is more linear than past maps I've made. Interesting. What is this? Suburban Dream. I mean, that looks beautiful. I don't know. I'm curious. What is this? Always trying new games, making backrooms. Okay, so this is a playthrough. Okay. I was curious. I don't know. I didn't know. That's cool. Well, that's what we're trying to do, if we can get it to load. Midnight! Are you trying to send me codes again? Are you frustrated I didn't solve the last one? Well, I'm sorry. I'm just looking for some Backrooms content. Not alone. Found footage. That's got some traction to it. 14,000 views. 11 minutes. Unknown. Voice actor Ethan Oster. Oh, it's got voice acting. Let's see what account this is from. Oh, the only video on this, but it's got some shorts and stuff. Interesting. Okay. Contact Sorto TV. Oh my god. My internet. Why? Not in the slightest, but deciphered takes time. You know what? I'm still mad that no one solved the unevidenced ARG Like we tried our best. We tried to go through the layers, but oh man, I was so rooting that we would like figure it out, and we just never did. Same thing with the other ARG, the oh, what was it called? TVAA, like the time, not time variance authority, but it was the other one that was so awesome. They actually like ended up sending me stuff and making me a little bit a part of the ARG, which was cool. Um, but that was like probably the skillest I've seen of somebody dealing with like physical media, and like incorporating it into the ARG. And the videos were very simple, but the story of it was so interesting with like the whole idea of like history and what is history, who makes history, what happens if it like if history is malleable, what even is it anymore, and how does that impact like how we perceive it, and how it impacts who we are as people. That whole series just goes to some real interesting places. Is that a dead horse immediately? Not alone. Okay, let's watch the video with the freaking dead horse. That's real unfortunate. This might upset some people. Inhuman. That's weird looking. These actually are getting some good traction. Dang, people. You guys making some good videos, it seems. We'll see. If the darn video will load, I swear, sometimes I'm like, I bought this really nice computer. I wish it would work sometimes. Let me see something. Um... Let's see if you guys can hear my fan start to rear up. Yeah, I'm going to put it on turbo for a little bit to see if that maybe speeds everything up. I apologize, you're probably going to hear it.
So, yeah, still testing this thing. Don't really know if it captures audio properly, but, yeah, moved into the new place. It's nice. It's, newly renovated.
This is giving me so strong found footage 3. Like, this is massive found footage 3 vibes right here. Even the shot. This is like a shot straight from that and the audio distortion. Not to like make everything compare to Kane, but like my gosh, has this guy inspired so many freaking people. It's amazing. Like honestly incredible. You go.
Apparently, the last guy up and kind of left. Kind of just dipped on his lease.
Yeah.
Left all of his stuff. Kind of just disappeared on the guy, so...
What's lost hasn't, what's lost hasn't been found.
And I,
Midnight. Why do you continue to be so cryptic? I can be cryptic too. The sun peered over the darkness, but the darkness consumed it not. The void is devoid of voidness. Found Footage 3 is probably still one of my favorite videos from Kane's series. Honestly, based.
I just got mostly moved in. There's this weird thing though. At first I just thought the place was just like on a weird angle, but I'm pretty sure there's like a chair stuck in the floor.
Ooh, okay.
So
that's a fun setup.
Yeah. Thing's probably gonna die, so I'll show you what.
He thinks you're gonna die.
Yeah. This is the kitchen.
Okay.
Recently renovated.
That was a fun
Still
switch to
unpacking
Blender.
everything. Boxes in the corner over there, as you can see. But look at this. It's like stuck.
Interesting.
I don't understand it.
I like it so far.
Look, it's like the leg is inside the floor.
Yeah, it probably
I don't
is.
even know how that's possible.
This looks pretty darn good.
How is this even possible? Let me get a closer look. It's stuck, completely stuck. Like, it's not an optical illusion. It's just, it's in the floor. Let me try lifting it. Damn.
Oh, he can't move the table? Oh. You know, an interesting concept was just thought of. What if there was, oh, wait. What? What the freak? Okay. Wait, hold on. Guys, what's happening? It appears as if our stream is having a little bit of issues. That's, it's a little unfortunate. Gosh. This is only at 50%. Why? Come on. Oh dear. Sorry guys, I'm having a little bit of issues. And it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. I don't know what's happening. Okay, can you guys hear me? Why is it doing that? Yeah, we can? Okay, good. Yeah, it's saying that the stream dropped from like excellent to good, and I just like it completely almost died. So I was a little bit okay. We're gonna continue the video and hope it just improves.
What the fuck? What? What is that?
Ooh, mold. Okay.
What the fuck is that? Oh, fuck me. What's going on?
I like the picture frames.
I hit my head or something. I must have hit my head. Fell through the fucking floor. Oh, fuck. Hello?
Oh,
Anyone
this
here?
would be so freaky. If, imagine this was real and you had like this.
Where am I? Fuck.
That'd be so weird, man.
Oh, what the fuck? God, that buzzing is killing me.
Interesting
How long
picture
does this
frames
fucking
everywhere.
place go?
I love this because look at this. The couch is just it's too long. Alright? It's just I don't know. It's just like that is perfect because it's a couch. It's a couch you know exists and it's like in real life, but it's just a little bit too long. It's just like that's too much couch. You just know that is that right there. That'd be too much couch.
What is this? What? Why is it so big?
Well,
Okay.
you don't have to point it out. That's fair. It'd be probably pretty comfortable, not gonna lie. Probably.
was that? I can...
You know what I'm gonna say real quick? I think this video is probably gonna be really good, but I have one complaint. I need him to stop yapping. And I think Kane does a really good job with this, where it's like diegetically and like in universe probably doesn't make sense. You probably would be talking to yourself nonsense, like nonsensical. But as far as an atmospheric killer, speaking and pointing things out that the audience already noticed kind of ruins it, right? A little bit. And I'm not like, reminds me of the, yeah. But like, I just think that if it kind of ruins the idea of like the atmospheric nature of what this is supposed to be. So I am not going to say that it's like a kill all, but I will say I need a little less yapping. The silence is uncomfortable.
No way. What?
I wouldn't go...
What the fuck?
Is that a mannequin?
Seriously, what is this place? Abraham?
Abraham?
Huh? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck shit.
Like Rambo.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, God.
Oh, hold on. The quality's kind of dipping. Oh, it goes up to 1440. Dang. Yo, my man, Abraham. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of killed me a little bit. And then the random turn in the horse. That was kind of, I'm sorry to say, that was kind of lame. That was kind of, I'm sorry. I'm being critical, and that's my bad. I'm just saying it was a little funny. Just a little bit. Hey, my main man, Abraham. Oh my gosh. Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, it's just like, you don't have to say it. You don't have to say anything. You can just be like, whoa. I can be like, as the audience, be like, hey, why is Abraham Lincoln there? That's kind of weird. Also, okay, there we go. I hate my life. Why is it doing this? Why is my internet so unbelievably slow? I need this to stop loading. I understand that being scared and a little loose with your words is understandable, especially in a situation like this, but do you have to swear so much? Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Like, there's cussing in Kane series too, and there's a couple F-bombs, right? So it's like, I wasn't too bothered from it from the start because I was like, okay, it's just going for natural speak, right? But then it just kept coming. And I was kind of keeping that to myself because, like, I don't personally cuss, right? But I don't care if somebody else does. So I was just being like, all right, you know what? It's fine. It's whatever. But you pointing that out validates a thought that was in the back of my mind. Not something that I was going to say outright, but, like, I respect that. Thank you. Because I did notice it. I just was like, it's not really, I don't really care. So, you know. Gosh, I can't run this on 1440. I can't. Impossible. Hold on, because it's just the download that I'm doing is at 61%, and it is taking freaking forever. My gosh, my download speed is crap. Unless this is just a scam, and that would make me so sad. Oh my gosh, I would hate that. Yeah, personally, I do, but I'm trying to limit it, even still, not nearly as much as this vid, hey, I respect that. I really do. You know, I think that like for me, the reason that I don't cuss is for a multitude of reasons, but like just personally, I think that it's just like I don't know. I think that you can express yourself in a lot of different ways, and I understand that's like really natural for a lot of people, and it's easier for me because I just didn't grow up that way, you know. So it's a little bit. I have a little bit of an excuse, you know. Okay, let me see if I can like do it to 720. Would that be all right? Oh my gosh, my computer's like. Come on. You know that how that crowd is? You know how that crowd is? To be fair, I'm British. Oh. Yeah. So cussing is I'm guessing pretty normal. I know culturally I feel like it depends on where you are, right? Cuz I feel like in certain regions, right, of Britain, it's very culturally ingrained and extremely crass. And you know what? I gotta respect it because British humor is hilarious. You guys have some great comedians. I'm not gonna lie. But to be honest, to be fair, I am very uncultured. I don't know how that crowd is, to be honest, personally. I don't know too many British people. I guess I do now. I somewhat know you from chatting. I know a name that is a username. Okay.
It's like all weird.
Let's go.
Built this place. Hello? Shit. What?
The music's kind of grating on me. That music's kind of annoying, to be honest. I think it's missing the point just a little bit.
Okay.
I will say the movement and everything is pretty good. Give them their dues. The set design is great. No, I was just saying, like, I feel like it looks good, right? I know I've been complaining about it. I should probably, I don't know.
Creepy painting.
It's a person. It is creepy.
Balcony.
Yeah, the set is great.
Fuck. Fucking dark ass hallway. Okay.
Oh no. Okay, I like that. Oh, that's cool.
It's like an office.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So, wait, what is that? Oh, there's another space back here. Okay. Oh. Fuck.
Honestly, if you
Fucking
bring the right equipment, you probably live. Live in
No,
the
no, fuck. No, fuck. Oh my god, what the fuck was that?
Oh, it's the pool. It's the obligatory pool rooms. You have to have these.
What is this? Oh, fuck. Who's there? Hello?
There's the issue of food and water, but if you brought cooking equipment, you could boil ripped out furniture stuffing and stuff and make it semi-edible. That's true. It'd be disgusting, though. I mean, I guess if you had to, you could live in the back rooms, though. I think there is something to be said by the fact that the first person they found in there died of malnutrition.
I'm trying to leave, okay?
And likely mold, but...
Oh, shit. Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Oh, no.
I don't want to die. Fuck. I don't want to die here. What the fuck? Whoa! Get away from me! Stay back!
I will say,
I don't want to die here. What the
don't move, stay still. Hold on. That first frame. Look at this thing.
Whoa! Get away from me!
That thing is bounding.
Stay back!
Look at the way the guy's running. Oh my gosh. Wait, stop. You know what this guy's running like?
Stay back!
He's just like full sprinting towards him. Bro is sprinting, yeah.
What the fuck?
You're like, oh my gosh,
Open the fucking door!
You're like, you're about to... Oh, that, okay. You know what? Give credit to where credit's due. That did freak me out. That one little bit.
Open the fucking door!
That, oh, that's a, I don't like that. That does something to me I don't like.
What the fuck?
Oh, what the heck was that?
What the fuck?
What in tarnation? Okay, I like that. I think there's a chair that looked like a person, but that's weird. Okay. There was a lot of like fun references to Kane series in that one. That definitely felt like a homage. There was a lot of homages to his series. We'll got the chair unstuck at last. To be honest, I think the thing that ruined this one for me is simply the talking. I thought that the dialogue was unbearable, to be honest. And maybe part of that is just me being a little bit tired. But I thought that like the talking killed me, and I thought the music choices were good at certain points, but sometimes grating. but dang, did it look good. The set design, like you mentioned, I think was really, really good. And there was a couple of scenes in that chase that were a little bit goofy, but then there was some that I was like, all right, that kind of got me a little bit. I like that. I like that. That's pretty nice, you know? So, I don't know. It's interesting. I don't think that one was my favorite, like as far as like its comparison to Kane's series. I don't think you can. In fact, I don't think we should compare any of these series to the one that got the A24 film, right? Made by the 16-year-old. I think that's a little unfair by the it's like comparing like this guy to like a prodigy, because that's what Kane really is. Um it's pretty insane. There is a lot of talent though. Not saying there isn't. So 100% there is. Okay, I want to see what other things can we find. I'm curious. I kind of semi gave up on the game a little bit, because it was, oh my gosh, it was taking forever. Tapes to the Unknown, Backrooms horror game. Oh, this is a horror game. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Backrooms recovered 3. Camcorder. Let me see if I can redo this. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can find something else though. Coming soon. Because I'm curious. Okay, I did start the download again, so it's probably going to be really slow again. Dang it. Interesting. Found footage 3. A lot of these are much shorter than I thought they would be. Then again, the scope is also a lot less. KV31, very nice. Gone down those stairs 3 weeks ago. Interesting. 2005 file. Apparently filmed in Brazil. Interesting. I wonder if we could find like an interesting take on the Backrooms. Like besides Kane's series, is there one that like has like a unique spin to it? You know? Like I wonder if there's a channel that gets into like the nitty-gritty like Kane does, but in just like a different light. I don't know. Settlement. The flesh holes. Dang. Ugh. That sounds unpleasant. Where's my game at? 70%. Mimics and ghosts. Let me see if we can like narrow a scope, because I think there's literally like millions of results here. Let's do over 20 minutes just to see what we get, because I'm curious. Okay, complex research I think would be a good channel to like look into, because I think I've seen that they've been doing it for a long time, and I'm sure theirs is pretty good actually. But I am curious what other ones we might have. Backrooms levels, found footage. Is this a game? Season 5. I'm the last person on Earth. Oh, I've heard of that series. I've heard it's pretty good though. dreams. We're not alone. Complex found footage. Alright, I don't have to see too much. That is a lot to ask, though. 20 minutes is a long time. Go clipped. What is running at me? Backrooms monster. So I'm just getting mostly reactions to stuff, not really much of anything. Vibrant Mall. Oh, I've seen this. This is from the same person as before. Yeah, most of these are like games. Interesting. Yeah, I would say maybe I think we're gonna more likely find something in between 3 to 20 minutes. I think that's good. Doesn't need to be super long. But I just want to kind of see what the landscape is. Say exposition. Ho ho ho. Backrooms found footage. Interesting. Lost found footage 24. Diagenesis. Okay, is this an only video? I just want to make sure they're not ripping this off, you know, obviously. With this being strange that it would be 24 on the first video, but let me check. Okay, let's see. The Backrooms. Lost footage. Out. Okay, this might be good. Okay. Or not. Let me see. Mr. Person's background sound footage 24. Interesting. Let me see if this is roughly the same. I don't know. Could be. Only one way to see. Interesting. Don't know quite what I'm looking at. Okay, so assuming this is the original creator of this, this is the Backrooms lost footage. Found it. I don't know what we're gonna get. This has 53 views. This is untreaded waters. The deeper you go, the more it changes. This is found footage recovered from an old VHS tape discovered in an abandoned facility. What level is this? Is anyone else here? If you love immersive audio, liminal spaces, and deep analog horror lore, for more atmospheric stories. Is this like a story? We'll see what this is. Is it going to have a ridiculous amount of talking? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. I don't know. We'll see. This is by the Diogenesis, by the way. Which I feel like isn't that named after creepypasta? The Diogenesis house? Or is that a different one? It's like throwing something away in the trash. Yep. Exactly what's happening. We all have been there. Oh, did you phase through the back rooms? Unlucky.
What the fuck?
What happened? What am I looking at?
Where am I?
I cannot see anything.
This place.
It's very dark. Interesting. Huh. It's, I can't really make anything out. Okay, we have a light. Interesting. So you were throwing away the trash and now you're on a street? You might not be crazy, you might just be lost a little bit. See, I like this. I like that we're not really getting a whole lot of talking, but it doesn't seem like this is really, like, I don't know, liminal. It just seems like it's very, dark. But I kind of see what it's going for. Because it's like, you can't really tell what's in any of the corners, right? Like, that whole point of the Backrooms is you're getting vague glimpses of things, but you're not really seeing them fully lit. Which is very unusual for, like, a Backrooms aesthetic video, right? You normally see it fully lit and rendered, but this, I think, is just compiled real-life footage. I don't think this is even necessarily rendered. So it's an interesting thing that I think it's a crapshoot of real-life footage. Interesting. What do you think about this? Do you think this is effective, or do you think this works for you guys? Because I'm curious, because, like, I see the appeal of what they're going for here, but I'm, like, I'm hesitant. I don't know if it's, like, I don't know. Maybe I need a little bit more? I'm curious. This is pretty much how I felt about the last channel we discovered. What was that? Hold on. Freak? Wait. What was that noise? Oh, was that a person there? There's a red light. Interesting. Oh, that's fun. You know what? I can appreciate what they're trying to do here. I think I can. That's fun. Yeah, I can appreciate what they're trying to do. I think it's fun. It's a very like small budget project, but it seems like it's just they're having fun with it. And I think that there was a couple moments in this that I think that were kind of effective, like and that one where like the buddy was like kind of concealed, and I feel like it moved his arm or something, and that was pretty creepy. I like that. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I kind of like that. That's interesting. Also, 5 subscribers. So if you enjoyed this, go subscribe to them. See what else they're. Only Diogenesis. Interesting. Subscribers to go to walk 20,000 steps. That's funny. Interesting. Well, that's fun. That's like a fun little like project that I think they were doing. Interesting. You come back to me once again. This video, this channel, the VHS person, I find really fun. For internal viewing only. Complex by expedition staff. Interesting. Found footage. The Walton Project. You've gotten 333 subscribers. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Found footage short film. Interesting. I think my game is getting there. It's at 86% right now. It's the car. Interesting. The back roads. Interesting. Red City Exploration. Isn't this based on gangs? Yeah, I think it is. Dead Synthesia. Interesting. Forest Kids Collection. I don't know if I trust that name. Forest Kids Collection. Liminal Backrooms Dreamcore Mix. Yeah, I don't trust this channel for some reason. Paul G. Maybe, but it's just burning memory. A lot of music stuff. And then found footage. Maybe this is legit. Ambient music. This is a lot of ambient stuff. Okay. So they made found footage. Dead Synthesia. All music written by Paul G. Okay, they've got a Bandit Camp link. Interesting. Time slowed and reverbed. A lot of interesting music. Okay, so I'm sure the music will be really good. It seems like that's their like key focus. Let's look in. I want to make sure that this is like not recompiled. Compiled found footage for Dead Music by Crossing Bridges, 2014. Is that going to be like copyrighted? No, I used everything as intentional for use. Licensing commissions. Okay. Let's see. Oh, is this just Oh, this seems like it's just music. Interesting. That might be something I listen on my own time if it's actually good music, like ambient music. So that's pretty cool. Whew, hope you guys are doing well. Alright. We got 91% on this game. It's downloading. We're not finding too much. Let's see. Still life encounter. Interesting. They really like the dangly little guy, don't they? Like, they really like the dangly little guy. Quite a lot. Mouse footage. All right. Whew. Whew. That thumbnail is intriguing. What is this? This has a, that's... What is this? Video star. I don't know what that means in, like, English. The... Something wicked this way come. That sounds literary. Lost tape. Interesting. Did we stumble upon something over here? What is this? Oh, that looks wild. What the heck? Okay. Interesting. What is this, what does this mean? Is this, I want to say Russian, but I don't think it is. Key Banshee. Banshee, isn't that, ghost? Or like, not a, it's a specific kind of spirit. Oh, that's what, it's he Banshee. But I'm sure, that means something interesting. Okay. Oh, we have like World War footage? Akashic records. Interesting. They summon her. Ooh. Birth to the witch. These look intriguing. I don't think this is Backrooms related, but this is kind of cool looking. I don't know if these videos are good, but seems... Oh, yeah. Trump. Oh, no. Gets into conspiracy. Interesting. I don't know if this is like anything worth looking into, but I might look into that in my own time, because that looks interesting. But probably not Backrooms related. I would say not. Okay, we're at 96%, so you know what? I'm just gonna see. I really hope this is a real game that is good, because I spent a lot of money on it. So I'm nervous because, oh my gosh, I don't feel good about it. I've been just kind of waiting on it because it's just like I have a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach that I hope is wrong, you know? But oh boy, I will be mad if I'm right. Because isn't it weird that it only has one um achievement, you know? That's kind of weird. Most of these games don't have that. Well, I guess this one doesn't have any of the achievements. Neither does this. Maybe I'm overthinking it, you know? I don't know. Probably am. Oh wait, achievements wouldn't show up there though. Oh yeah, they would. Never mind. Okay. All right. And I wonder if this is just to show the creator who's playing the game. Doesn't seem like many. That's worrying. Okay. Is this going to be slop or is it going to be good? Because if it's slop, I can refund it. But, you know, if it's a malware, which I don't know, that's just on my mind because of the video I watched. That's literally it. It's probably not. It's probably fine. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Appreciate it. We're probably going to have a better stream tomorrow, though, because I'm going to have a lot more time to do stuff. And just generally, probably much more rested if I give myself any time to sleep. All right, we're getting there. Backrooms, Untold. I paid $12 for this game, so it better be really good. And long. Give me endless halls. Based on the screenshots, it looked like there was a lot of classic Game Pixels locations. That's what really got me excited. So, alright, time to play. Let's see, it's probably going to crash my computer immediately. Okay, it's booting up. Alright, Maritime Games. Unreal Engine. Ooh. Oh, it was rendering. I was gonna say, I really like that. Okay, I still like it. It was rendering, though. Is rendering pretty hard. Okay. After encountering an error. Interesting. Okay. Video settings. Let's do 60. VSync on. Fly. Let's see if we can handle extreme. Probably will turn our computer into a literal toaster. Lumen. Interesting. So that probably isn't going to stay that way. But I want to see if we can see this in the intended resolution. That'd be pretty nice. Gameplay settings. Okay. We will see how this goes. Backrooms Untold. Alright. If we move, we might need to turn down the settings. Oh boy. Okay. Alright guys, we are in the back rooms. It's a little bit dark. Interesting. Okay. The music's kind of musicking though, and I kind of like it a lot. Are we just gonna see like the entity kind of just walk by? Because that would be so lame. The remember the AI game I played where it was like, oh, the entity is just right there roaming around, and it's just really dumb. Okay. I'm looking at my stream to make sure it's not gonna like go to poor, because that's oftentimes what happens. Okay. Does it look good to you guys so far? Notably, we're just starting out, but oh my gosh, it's so... Oh, I have a freaking flashlight. I'm so stupid. Okay. Okay. Let me, field smooth camera. Let's use smooth camera on. Oh, that's already on. Oh, subtitles. Is there voice acting or something? Oh, dialogue volume. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let me sync on. Temporal ups sample. Interesting. Let me move this down to just high. I think that's just going to be better for the health of my computer. Okay. Right. Zoom. Oh, that's so much better. And I love smooth. That feels great. Okay. Alright. Ooh, that looks cool. Okay. Alright. What even is over here? Exploring the backrooms, guys. Ooh, okay. It's back here. Oh, there's like a weird divot. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Survey equipment? Yeah, I think so. I think that's a song from Kane's Backrooms, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong about that. I apologize if I am. Okay, I can run, but I can't run very fast. I can crouch? Okay. But, like, I don't know if I'll be running from anything, to be honest. Wait, could I go up it? Okay. Weird. Oh, we're getting, just out there. Ooh. Camera wide added to equipment. No pistol. No pistol! What do you mean I get a gun? Okay, so 3 is flashlight. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of equipment stuff. Okay, this could be cool. So 3 is flashlight. Those aren't like fluor. Well, I guess they are. Okay. I'm vibing so far. Oh, there's a bunch of ladders over there. So I need a key to get in there. Oh. Help, help. Oh. That's rather unhelpful. Ooh, key. Help me! Okay. Hey, Kevin, welcome. Hope you're doing well. A lot of yellow wallpaper. Interesting. I don't think this really is much of anything else. Okay, I think we just go through here. Well, we have a key. We have a key. No diary passages, okay. Device that is used to operate a lock. Well, I mean, yeah, I know what a key is. I know what a freaking key is. Why are you giving me the Wikipedia definition for it? It's kind of weird. Okay. I figured that would be it, right? I mean... Interesting. Supposed to go. How are things? It's good. Not too bad. Just tired. I don't know exactly how long I'll last, because I'm pretty tired, but I wanted to play this game. I really hope it's good. I thought I was going to be able to go through this door, so I feel like I should be able to. Right? I mean, I don't know. Perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps there is no escape. Was this here before? Oh, I don't think so. Interesting. That must have been just like a random effect. Okay. Oh, wait a second. I think this went out this way. Oh. I don't remember there being anything else to interact with it. My parents has a new TV. Wow, dang, that's cool. Pretty cool. Sounds awesome. Okay, you know what? Oh boy, I hate to do this. I want to like approach this game with a pretty clear head. My head is not clear right now. Kevin, I'm sorry, I know you just got here, but I'm so tired. I'm probably just gonna call it quits right here because I'm so tired. So I'm gonna have the thing about this week is I have the entire week off for this week and next. So I have so much time to stream. You're gonna see me a lot this week. So keep your eyes peeled. I'll probably be here tomorrow. I can't promise what time, but I'll be playing more Deltarune and I'll be playing more Backrooms. We'll probably go in between each of them, just to kind of offset everything. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. Am I going to see you next stream? Well, I'm not going to say I'm going to see you in my dreams, but you will see me next stream. But I will see you guys. I'm tired. Good night, guys.